Alrighty. Alrighty. All right, I'm set here. I'll go ahead and start now. The purpose of this stream, what we're going to do here, obviously a little bit of keeping up with the Thorps, but also checking out what's going on with the Ruvalo Dalmatian Dog arrived. And I have to say, I actually enjoyed watching it. I was listening to it, watching it in the background as I was driving around and doing what I do for work. Still have not eaten any food. Almost done with this 48-hour challenge. And I'm telling you, Friday, I'm looking to just eat a lot of meat. Like, I want to get some fajita meat and like, I'm definitely gonna be grilling tomorrow. Make it some steak, man. Like just a big, nice, juicy steak. That'd be great. Anyway, all right. So yeah, Dalmatian Dog arrived, and that was actually a lot of fun. Definitely a big difference from when he encountered Grace and Ben. He wasn't complaining nearly as much. Okay, there was some complaining. There was some Dalmatian Dog moments, but really, like not being able to parallel park. That was one of them. There's other things too that kind of come up and is like, oh, okay, that's interesting. That's a weird thing. But it seemed like the ladies were having a lot of fun, kind of, I guess, having his company, kind of playing with him. Fasting does make you think of the F word. Well, yeah, that's for sure. I'm been thinking about that all day. I've been hungry. Actually, the hunger feeling has like, I don't really feel it as much. And I've been tempted today. On Thursdays, I normally get McDonald's for the kids, which is really just poisoning the kids if you think about it. So I was in the car. There's some nuggets and fries. It was very, very tempting. Nope, not even a taste. Not even a little lick. Not even. I thought about it. Nope. Nothing. And you know what? It's not that bad. I think that's me trying to cope with it. Anyway. So I say we start this with a little bit of like Tectone. If you know who he is. There's a new video that dropped from Shamu, which we're cool with Shamu here on this channel. Shamu! Tectone court docs exposed. Okay. Then there's the Grace Thorp memory box, love letters, Ben's note, and Ava drawing. And then, of course, we have the Dalmatian Dog streams, which is going to be the bulk of this stream here, I'm pretty sure. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with this. All right, the Tectone one. And I will, I'll just let it play.
Shamu. So this guy's accusing me of being a pet. He wanted me and Trevor to make
That's
out.
not what he's accusing this guy of. Okay. I think you'll understand it when you watch this. I think the best way I could surmise it is it being kind of like this weird kind of grapey dude with his ex-wife, and just being like a constant liar, like a lying machine. D-Dog rage quit. Did he? I mean, he seemed like he was having a great time in the streams. You know, he was even arm wrestling Ava in Ava Ava lost twice. Let me see.
I think in the glass.
Our hands touched, and then he pulled away from me, and he kept pulling away.
Does he rage quit the stream? I mean, he looks pretty chill right now. Like, how does he?
D-Dog is no fun. Yes, he is.
He sprigged out.
See? Back to back.
Guys, ask him about computer.
Oh,
Hi, Reedy.
Oh, we got some copyrighted music in the background. We got the warning. What is it? Was it The Weeknd? The Weeknd playing. Right? You hear that song everywhere. I don't like that song, man.
He started fixing his hair when he
said,
noticed
"Wow."
Rainy in the chat.
Reedy's great.
Are you talking about Ava? Ava the hot bish? Are you talking about Low? You're probably talking about Low. Man, I swear, I didn't really know much about Low until this Ruvalo thing. And I gotta say, Low is the hot one. It was on Lola's stream? Oh, okay. All right.
Shout out to
I don't know her
Secret.
channel.
Don't miss the next live on Riding High with the Low, guys. Make sure you hit the like.
All right, well, we'll definitely check that out. I want to check out, I want to see Dalmatian Dog Spurg out. Let's see. If I just type in her name, does it come up? Is this her? Deadman's a race trader. Oh, dude, I've always been one. I had like white girls like twice, and then I was it, dude. I was done with that, and I was like, nope, I'm good. The first one was a sloppy cheater. The other one was gave me something I can't get rid of, you know. Oh, what's the name of her channel? Drop in the Discord. Okay, yeah. Let's do that. I want to see some Spurg. And then we can do the Tectone court docs. I saw someone was going in about Worski, which would be content I would cover, but not tonight. The topics they don't go well. Because I don't know, is there much overlap with the Thorp stuff? I guess there is, maybe. Deadman has herpes. I do. That is a fact. And I'm willing to give it. You want some? You want some herpes? I'm a giver. All right. I'm waiting for Reza to drop the link. Yeah, Reza said I was a race trader. Race trader. All right. Well, until I get that, oh, there we go.
Yes.
Oh, okay. It was on the house. Oh, wait. That's the stream we're just watching. That's the one we were just watching right there. We brought Dalmatian Dog to the Ruvalo house. So how does he spurg out?
I'm not blaming you guys at all.
Yeah.
Let's back
Maybe
up.
I don't think I'm blaming. I think that's just what I owe the audience for like fundraising it. You know what I mean? Like it's like I want to provide.
How
Is it-
tall are you, D-Dog? Like 5'3"?
Yeah, 5'3". Yeah, it's real
Alright.
nice.
Wait,
Can you
hold on. Yeah. So like he's gone. He leaves, right? So what happened?
have
D-Dog,
people do
guys,
that?
we have like 5 minutes left of D-Dog.
All right.
Why is he leaving?
D-Dog, you can't just leave without saying goodbye to chat.
Hmm.
You wanna say bye?
No.
You really won't say bye. You're such a fucking psycho.
My own business, though. It's called. Should I tell him? No, I don't think I should. No.
Yeah, definitely don't dox that to this crowd.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to get this, man. Okay. So we'll set aside the Tectone stuff right now. Definitely want to talk about it, but let's get to when does he start spurging out? I want to back up, but I don't want to get too far. I want to get most of this panel. Okay. No, I'm not leaving D-Dog. I'm not leaving. Oh, you're telling D-Dog not to leave. Okay. He was a good part. I liked his interactions with the girls. Anyway, let's go and play this. Let's get comfy, guys. Here we go.
Yeah, 5-3. Yeah, it's real
All
nice.
Can you stand up next to Ruby so we can see?
No, we already know. He's like
Okay,
6
yeah,
foot.
absolutely.
He's tall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
he's
got a
like
full
6 foot.
body?
I don't actually know. Like I'm just cracking jokes that I see in the chat. I have no thoughts of
Well,
my
don't
own.
just be a cuck to chat. Come on, man. We're trying to produce some original
That's
content here.
I'm a chat cuck. I don't know what to tell you, Jeremy. I have no original thoughts. I have no creativity.
I'm telling you, just stop being that and try not to be what you are.
I can't. It's impossible. This
In
is
your
who I am.
nature. Okay, well, whatever.
I
Okay.
embrace.
Okay, so we're getting a little bit of them kind of messing with D-Dog and his height.
I embrace who I am, Jeremy. I
Ugh,
can't.
ugh. You sound like you have a shitty
you're right to
personality.
be disgusted by me.
It's comparing bodies.
Yeah, he's definitely taller than Ava.
Yeah, but isn't Ava like
He's-
4'3"? Like that doesn't mean.
He's
Oh my
stronger
God,
than
dude,
Ava
it's not
too,
funny. It wasn't funny when you
which
said
I don't know if that says a lot.
it about Dalmatian. It's not going to be funny if you say it about Ava.
No, I'm not shitting on Ava. It's okay to be short if you're a girl. I'm just making another D-Dog
But
joke.
4'3". Anyways.
Panel ruined it.
Is Grace live?
Jeremy,
Oh
why
yeah,
are
let's
you
talk
so
about
hard to
Grace,
D-Dog?
the real star here.
Yeah.
Oh, Grace gets mentioned. Uh-oh. That's not going to be good. That's not going to be good.
Okay. Well,
The real queen.
Grace conversation. Okay, sure.
Ruby, what are your thoughts on Grace?
Nothing.
No,
I hope she's having a great week. And I'm glad we could
We don't
give her a
even
little
know
boy.
Grace.
Jeremy,
We
stop
don't
trying
even
to
know
ruin the
Grace.
fucking stream. Stop doing that shit.
Hey, he's the one that brought up Grace. I'm just making the bit funnier because it's
Yeah, well,
funny
it's not
whenever he brings up
Who
Grace.
isn't hitting this pen? Can I show this?
See, Rizza says apparently what started was D-Dog put up Ava's top from behind while she was making mac and cheese and told her she had a nice arse. Oh, really? Wait. Let's back up further. Do we get that? Oh, do we get a little bit of like a SA action? Do we get a little bit of that? I know in the beginning of the stream, Dalmatian Dog is with Low, so he does come back. I don't see like a kitchen scene, according to Ava. We know a liar. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna let it play out, and we're gonna get the context of this. And it'll be good. Yeah, I think this will work. Okay, let's just start it here.
Jesus Christ, this is like
D-Dog is chilling with the ladies on the couch. Let's see what happens.
this is like telling a kid why he can't eat chocolate cake.
You're not gonna panel up with her for hours.
Oh yes, Mitchell. I was using the Grace Thorp logic of any sort of thing, kind of even somewhat sort of flirting is a essay now.
You don't have any romantic feelings for her.
Lots of people, go
Because
in on
Grace
it
is the
now.
ultra feminist.
Not everyone has the AI fleshlight going.
Stevie is mad. D-Dog is surrounded by mad women right now, and he didn't fly out.
I did her makeup.
Okay, so D-Dog's jealous.
Cam up, Stevie.
Oh my God, like
I did
I have a
your
10-year-old
woman's makeup
laptop.
today,
Like who cares? Everyone knows what I look like.
I don't know what he looks like.
Stevie insanely jealous.
I don't know what he looks like.
These guys are secretly gay lovers.
I wish Stevie would just admit it, but it's okay if he doesn't want to.
Well, you just refuse to take his answer.
Well, if Ava's slandering D-Dog, that we will not sit for. We'll not sit for that at all. Okay? Like that is no. But I want to take all this in. That's what she said.
You believe he's lying?
Yeah, because it's just so obvious. You don't just have hate for somebody on random.
Or could be that I don't know.
Is
Stevie,
this
she
all
wants-
there is? It's like
she
I
wants
literally
possible
just
music.
like this guy just fucking repeats the same stupid shit over and over.
Well,
Look how close they're
It
sitting
sounds like Stevie's hating.
right now.
Is that okay with you? You didn't even
What?
answer.
What?
If we went all the way, me and Ruby, went all the way,
$100 says it doesn't happen.
I don't think it will happen necessarily.
No shit.
So you refuse to answer the question.
Oh my god, I'm
By the way these ladies interact with Dalmatian Dog, it confirms my suspicion. They're just kind of messing with him because they think he's kind of cute and harmless. Like, that's why he's like there. Okay.
literally telling you to go for it.
Okay.
You're like, oh, but
I've got
it
your
wouldn't
blessing.
happen.
I've got your blessing.
Shout out to Titan.
Thank you, Titan.
We do appreciate you. This reminds.
Okay. Thank you, Great Eagle. Then I'll speed up a little bit. I'll get to when the panel starts getting a little spicier with him.
Yeah, we gotta see if Ruby gets a hard on.
You can
Or if
share
he's-
it that
that's how
way.
he
Alright, I took it too far. I'm sorry, I took it too far.
Stevie,
I'm
you should
sorry.
be mad at Ben, not me. I didn't
He
do anything.
definitely doesn't like that. Don't worry about that.
Okay, yeah, because
Right, so why would you sit on Ben's lap and not Dalmatian's lap?
Wait, he said on Ben's lap?
She did, right? Ruby, isn't that like the worst thing you've ever done?
I'm gonna say D-Dog did. That would be weird. I mean, it would be normal. But...
D-Dog wishes he could do that. Now that's not slander. I'm pretty sure he wishes he could.
Maybe he was just enjoying like trolling.
No.
Well,
It's not.
Yeah, there's like 4
to
fucking
hate
conversations
somebody,
going on.
to hate
Yeah,
somebody.
I don't know what's
is
going
a
on.
Shout out to Get Crack.
It's a more extreme way to go.
Maybe not totally hate, but I mean, for him to not
Just
like
because
me
he
for no
commented.
reason, it makes no sense to me.
Well, I guess he's saying that there is a reason.
Well, what is the reason?
I mean, he said it.
This is the reason right here.
absolutely. He's jealous. We can tell. Obviously, Stevie's
So
jealous.
Stevie's jealous. Yeah, I mean Stevie's Ruby's kind of like OBS. Wait, what does Stevie do? Stevie's always on Ruby's streams, right? So he's definitely in love with her, in one way or the other. He does feel possessive. He probably won't admit that, but definitely he spent a long time working together like that. Yeah. In his head, he probably has a fantasy that is not reality. That's 100% true. Every now and then, I'll say something that's like 100% on point. Now that one's it about Stevie and Ruby. Now it's on Stevie's side, not Ruby's side. I understand that. And of course, Stevie is jealous. He doesn't like this. Yeah, there's a bit of anger he's feeling. Because Dalmatian Dog is right there in the spot he wants to be in. Dalmatian Dog was arrested for cyberstalking. Let's see how cute and harmless he is when they... The Owl Man strikes again. You know, Rizza, you joke, but I've heard about the... I don't know if you heard about the Owl Man murders. Yeah, the Owl Man murders in South Carolina. It's a thing. Look it up, man. You're gonna have to Google that. Owl Man murders, South Carolina. If you don't find anything, just know they're probably covering that up too. Okay? If they sweep for Epstein, they're sweeping for everything now, okay?
So, Dalmatian, why aren't you drinking at all? I mean, come on, you can have one drink, right?
I have to drive 5 hours home, Jeremy.
He has to drive 5 hours home, so he can't have a single drop, dude. You know what a real man does? Rizza, you know what a real man does in this situation. You got 3 ladies there? Oh, dude, you are bringing at least a 6-pack. A 6-pack? Dude, you're bringing your beer, right? You're bringing your drink, and then you got like a 6-pack of like some bitch drink, okay? And you're slamming them, and you're having a good time. And it's like, oh, I gotta go. I'm gonna drink some coffee. And then the ladies would be like, no, you can't go yet. You can't go in that condition. You go, oh, okay. Then I'll stay here with y'all. We can make this work. I didn't. You know, I have to crash on the couch. Can I? You know, what's the arrangement going to be? I'm the guest in this house. You know. But really, his dynamic here with these ladies. I'm going to say this. It's very kind of reminds me of like an anime storyline. Oh no, cringe, right? But like the awkward virgin boy who is like he has like years worth of sperm backed up because like he can't get any around like these girls. They're kind of flirting with him, kind of messing with him because they think he's cute and harmless. Like he's a toy. He is their dog. Anime sucks, bro. Well, anime may suck. I mean, you may not like it, but if you've seen a couple, then you know what I'm talking about. You just seen one. If you just seen like Evangelion, and there you go. That dynamic there. Though that was a little weird because he was literally like a little boy, like in high school, I think, right? And the women around him were adults, and they're like flirting with him. Moving on. But yeah, I said moving on. No. I want to say Dalmatian Dog. Like he might look like an adult, but like mentally, he's like a little boy. That's how they see him. They see him like a harmless, cute little boy.
Just sleep in your car, dude. I would just sleep in my car at that point.
No.
Hey G Dog, the chat wants to know: is it sus or is it normal for a man to do a woman's makeup for her? And also, how did you learn how to put makeup on?
No, you're not gonna get him on that. It was funny. It was cool. Dalmatian, you
No,
don't
I
have to
just-
defend
that was a
yourself.
good
It's not
question.
gay. It's not sus.
The chat wants to know. I don't
Played in
care.
the bit. It was
begging
fun.
me. She was literally she was begging me, please, Dalmatian, I can't do makeup by myself. I need you to take care of me.
I don't judge you, G Dog. I'm just asking for the chat. I'm just.
He
here.
was used for makeup? Man, there's only one time a dude should be used for makeup. I'm going to say this. I've been saying a lot of that. Man, this whole fasting thing, it's making me seem like no alcohol, no food for 48 hours. We're getting close to it, but anyway. There's only one time a grown-ass man should have a woman put makeup on him. That is if his young daughter, like 6-year-old daughter, is just messing with him, like teasing him. That's the only time. It's a funny thing. You wash it off, whatever. That's the only time. Even then, the only reason why you're doing it is for a little joke in the moment, and that is it. And then afterwards, you like tickle her. You kind of like, whatever, That's it. What if he's a clown? Well, I mean, girls' makeup. I mean, are there female clowns? I guess there are. I mean, the makeup kind of makes them all look the same. No, I don't think there's any female clowns. They don't exist. Not a real clown. There's females that cosplay as a clown, but a real clown is a dude. Absolutely, and maybe a serial killer. Anyway,
Here's a representative of chat. I'm duly elected to ask the questions they want to know.
No, I thought that was great.
Yes, Loki, I am lame as fuck. You are correct, sir.
yeah, Dalmatian Dog should totally spend the night.
These aren't my questions. These are the chat's questions. So,
So Dalmatian, how long are we hanging out till you got to drive home, or?
I'm not sure. I really don't know. It's probably not too much longer. What time? I don't know what time it is. 8 o'clock?
It's only what, 7:40 where you're at? Oh, you got plenty of time, dude.
time is on my side.
Oh, RZA. Oh, I mean, they're clowns. Oh, they're clowns in a certain way. You mean? Okay, yeah, okay. I see what you mean. I see what you mean there. I was talking about like the profession, if you want to call it that.
Yes,
Crack doesn't want to come up?
What?
Crack doesn't want to come up?
Get crack? Yeah, let's bring
Yeah.
Crack. Didn't he pay for all this? Let's get him up here.
he's busy getting cracked.
Let us know because this is the last
He financed his whole trip. That's nice.
night of Rupula, so we want to hear your thoughts, hear all your burning questions, and this is it, Chad.
These women are about to get drunk and then strip down.
Yeah, you're gonna leave right before that happens, aren't you, Doug?
And then he's gonna leave.
I've got
Shoes for money. Hey man, you can pay for my shoes if you want to. I need some more motorcycle boots. Okay. That's right, Rizza. They do it for free. They're amateur clowns. They can't even make it into the profession. The sacred profession of clowns. Okay. This is a weird bit we have running here. Okay.
You got places to be, Jeremy. I'm a very busy man.
Well, for the record, I would not be leaving. I would definitely be getting wasted. I'd be doing shots right now.
Between it's the whole day in IRL and now online. Well, yeah, I felt like I was good at the start, and then it's like I was kind of tired during the street interviews, but I always like chat. I mean,
chat can be energizing, you know, because you get to select what you want to talk about based on the comments.
This is like the lowest energy I've seen from Dalmatian Dog. I have seen the previous streams with him, and he seems much more engaging. I think him reading chat is actually hurting his feelings and really hurting his energy here.
I also like him.
So, Ruby, are you essentially waiting for D-Dog to leave before you bust out the Twister? Are you waiting for D-Dog to leave before you do Twister, or what? What's going on here?
No, they'll do Twister. They're already setting it up right now.
Yeah. D-Dog, the chat is a little bit concerned right now. They want to know if you've eaten. You're looking a little thin, like your blood sugar is low. Have you eaten today?
Did you hear that?
He wants to know what you've eaten.
He needs a Snickers.
Chat is worried about you. You look thin.
No, I'll eat when I get home. I'm not that thin. Jeremy's thinner than I am. I'm fat.
True, I am thin.
I'm literally so fat. It's actually. I mean, I don't want to.
All right, let's see it. Take off the shirt.
I'm fat, Jeremy. You're skinnier than I am, for real.
Hey, at least he's not wearing a sweater this time.
He's kind of honest sometimes, even though, like, dude, I would expect D-Dog to kind of put me down. But
And he has some facial hair.
Gives me credit.
D-Dog,
how much do you weigh? How much do you weigh?
Like 170.
Oh, well, I weigh more than you do.
170.
How tall are you, D-Dog? Like 5'3"?
I think the only time I weighed 170 was like maybe in high school. 170. Dude. Wow.
Yeah, 5'3". Yeah, it's real nice.
Can you stand up next to Ruby so we can see?
No, we already know. He's like
Okay,
6'6".
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we've seen this part.
Yeah, he's like
We'll
6'6".
skip past this a little
I
bit.
don't-
Chat, come on, man. We're trying to produce some original content here.
I'm a chat cook. I don't know what to tell you, Jeremy. I have no original thoughts. I have no creativity.
I'm telling you this.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Skip ahead, skip
This is
ahead,
Ava
skip ahead.
You say it about
Okay.
Ava.
No, I'm not shitting on Ava. It's okay to be short if you're a girl. I'm just making another D-Dog
But
joke.
4'3". Anyways, who cares?
Is Grace live?
Jeremy,
Oh
why
yeah,
you
let's
so
talk about
hard for
Grace,
D-Dog?
the real star here,
Yeah,
No. Okay. Well,
the real queen.
There we go. Yeah, bring up Grace. Dalmatian Dog hates that.
Okay, sure.
Ruby, what are your thoughts on Grace?
Nothing.
No,
I hope she's having a great week. And,
Like, as if her thoughts have changed.
We don't
give her a
even
little
know.
boy.
Jeremy,
We
stop
don't
trying to
even
ruin the
know
fucking
Grace.
stream. Stop doing that shit.
Hey, he's the one that brought up Grace. I'm just making the bit funnier because it's
Yeah, well,
funny
it's not
whenever he brings up
He
Grace.
isn't hitting this pen. Can I show this?
The other problem here is that the camera is on Ruby and Dalmatian. It really should be Lalo. The camera should be on Lalo. Lalo should be sitting next to a Dalmatian Dog.
it's a weed pen. It's true.
Oh shit, D-Dog, time to hit the pen. I dare you.
No, not this pen. Hell no.
I double D-Dog dare you.
We need to get him a bong so we can get a clip like we got him.
Wait. See? That's a weed pin right there, and he refuses to hit it. I know people are saying he vapes weed. Are you sure he's not just vaping tobacco?
When he hit that bong.
No.
Big
D-Dog
time.
knows how to handle his weed. He's not gonna agree now.
Does he? I can't imagine D-Dog getting high at all.
Dude, D-Dog smokes weed all day, every day. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. He's
Actually,
one
that would
of
make a lot of sense. Okay, now
So why not smoking now? Because he has to drive? I mean, don't everyone else on the road is like vaping weed while they're driving, dude? That is kind of true though. That's scary that I think about that.
you might be onto something there.
most people that are addicted to YouTube are also potheads. It kind of goes together well.
Yeah,
I thought he
that's
was
true.
Xanax and Klonopins. It could be.
Yeah. I think you should kick XP. I don't really like the energy he's bringing to the panel.
Yeah, I agree. But you know what? I don't think y'all should do anything for free. I think if Chad donates $50, that you guys not only should kick me, but execute me live on cam. I think that would be a
that
big
would be
hit.
based.
Yeah, see, he's just not that funny. I say just kick XP. We don't need
I
him
mean,
there.
For $50, we got a live execution.
I'm just trying to raise money for the girls' trip. I don't really give a
And
fuck.
you're diluting the content.
Oh, fair. I usually do.
Very lonely woman. Now that I blocked her,
Yeah, he blocked me.
and we're never going back. I mean,
What?
You don't know how much you broke her heart with that shit, Dalmatian.
Yeah, I was about to message you. Good morning, and then
He blocked you on the internet, but he's right there next to you in real life. That's like, okay. That's Dalmatian Dog's logic right there. Make that make sense.
Blocked, so.
Just like when he read Ava's DMs out loud on stream.
You can ask Low why I blocked if you want.
D-Dog is kind of a bad boy. We don't really see it on the surface, but
Crack, come up, Crack.
Wait, he exposed Ava's DMs? When did he do that?
Shout out.
nah,
Shout
it wasn't anything real.
Shout everybody out.
Oh,
What?
okay.
Okay, shout out Damius. Shout out Crack. Shout out Ashes to Ashes. Volt, King TL. Stinky Brew.
Me
Everybody.
too. I got a subscription too, D-Dog. You gotta give me a shout out.
$5 measly contribution or whatever.
Dude, don't make me unsubscribe, D-Dog.
I can't pronounce.
So these ladies are about
I
to play
thought we were friends
Twister.
now
Huh?
that I gave you $5.
And BB. Shout out BB
Interesting.
too. BB's great. BB helped me a lot too. Yeah.
Yeah, the BBs are cool.
I wonder if it's gonna be like this sort of Twister.
Mm.
Hold on.
This is getting kind of boring, dude. Ruby, you're putting us to sleep by leaning back like that.
Wait, dude, I'm an old lady. We've been going hard for the last days.
That's not an
We were
excuse.
out
Come on.
partying
It's the
last
last night.
night.
It's the last
But
night
I'm
of
here
Rubicon.
with
Con.
the-
You can muster up a little bit of energy. Come on.
I'm here. I'm with you. What's up?
Chug another Bud Light. I dare you.
$20 she'll chug a Bud Light. She'll
Do
chug
it.
$20.
Do it.
Yeah.
Anything.
I've already donated enough money to this trip. I haven't gotten any respect
It's
yet.
worth the Yukon. It came in handy. I appreciate it.
Fuck you, Jeremy. You're broke, dude.
I'm not broke, dude.
Drop some sub. There's membership.
I already dropped $100 on this trip.
Whoa.
I dropped a sub on your channel.
Okay, if Dalmatian Dog plays Twister, is it going to be anything like this? Anything like this? Probably not. This is just me just shilling this softcore Japanese corn right here. Is it going to be anything like this? Let's get to the highlight part right here. Is Dalmatian Dog going to be entangled in something like this? I don't think so. I don't think so. No, that's not happening.
One
D-Dog,
sub.
where is all this coming from?
None, Ava.
Don't be anorexic, dude.
No,
You
no.
have it all day.
Shout out to you, Titus, for the $10.
I didn't.
We're not gonna.
By the way, Devin, are we mulling over who's going to do the Courtney interview when she returns? The natural choice is RD, but I would put forward Mr. Snake Man as a candidate. Okay. I would love to be a candidate. Okay. I would love to interview her. And it would actually be good. I would be very respectful. I would like my interview style. I would just honestly just let her talk. Ask a few things, let her talk, kind of guide it a little bit. That's it. It would be great. Now, the problem is there's always going to be that, can she trust me? In the past, I've kind of played some things. Thorps, you know. I was working on an angle, and it didn't really work well. Long story short, you know, let's just say there's no good way to say it. I just got to be honest, man. I messed up. My play was trying to trigger Courtney to enrage her to come back, and it was working with the Thorps on something, on a like a Courtney deepfake thing. And my angle with that was to, if she was pissed off, she would come back. But I wanted to see her come back, not to get back with the Thorps, but to come back with fire and just burn. Like I wanted to see and hear Courtney take Ben to the coals, take him to the fire, okay, push him into the oven, okay. And I was thinking maybe I could help entice that. That's the last time I ever get involved in stuff like that, because that fell flat, and I do apologize for that. That was messed up. I was messed up there. So there is that. And I think what she's doing is the better play. Kind of behind the scenes, take care of things, and get it to where Ben and Grace have to pay child support. Definitely the better play. So yeah, I just gotta be honest. Well, I think a Mark Fusion style would work with like Courtney. because like Ben talks way too much and he gets off topic. You know, Courtney I think would be a little bit more precise. I've been to the doctor. I see the doctor like often now. If anything, I see a lot of doctors. But I'm not looking well. I haven't eaten like almost 48 hours.
I'm gonna read that, you know.
I'll read it. Can I read it?
But Titus,
Racist fat and lonely
appreciate
sitting
you.
watching you guys with her dad huffing fumes while desperately wishing she was there with you.
Thank you, Titus.
Huffing implies that she's like trying to get by on it, though. I think it's just a natural consequence of being there. Like you can't
Dad's
avoid
asking if D-Dog is Jewish, which some people were speculating about.
I don't know. D-Dog seems like about the whitest white you can white.
Ugh, see, you're not very funny, dude.
I'm not trying to.
Well, we're almost at the
I
part.
appreciate you trying to be funny, but
No, I'm not. I'm not colorblind.
Well, yeah, I stopped eating food. That's right. Nope, no meal for me until tomorrow. It'll actually be tomorrow around noon. So look at that. Oh, man, I can't wait. That's going to be so... Oh, man. It'll be like... That meal is going to be so good. And... Oh, yeah, that's going to be good. I'm thinking about where I'm going to go.
That's all.
All right, let's see. What's up, guys? I'm finally here.
What up, Lo?
What's up with you?
There we go. Oh, man. I swear Lo is hot, but like what she's wearing right now, you don't see it. Fasting doesn't fix AIDS? Well, that's true. I mean, look at Africa. I mean, they fast all the time over there, and they still have a lot of AIDS.
Chilling.
How's your guys' day going?
That's not
I'm
bad.
going good. Yeah, I'm having a blast here. I think the content's great.
How did you guys think about earlier stream? Did you guys see any of it?
Yo,
I did,
Ava
yeah.
rapping at the club last night was fucking
dude,
lit as fuck.
I got crazy views too. That's awesome.
Those were like the two largest like viewed live streams like back to back ever.
Thank you for the food. And I know Fed Up we just saw it. Lo didn't want to. I'll read it.
Lo, you have to pray before you eat that food.
Yeah, I just didn't want to read it because like I don't like saying mean things. But I'll read it. I don't mind saying mean things. Grace is fat and lonely, sitting and watching you guys with her dad, huffing shit fumes, desperately wishing she was there with you.
Yeah.
Exactly. But if she could get some boost in her viewership and whatever through this, she could really use that boost. So I'm not even mad at it, honestly. But it's all good. I'll shit on her. I don't care. He's checking his hair in the mirror right now.
Okay, yeah.
Isn't it?
So we're getting close to that moment.
Look at my ass. I am a flat earther, Virginie. I mean, I don't know what you guys want me to do. Kill myself because I'm a fucking flat.
Oh, Lo's also a flat earther. She's a flat earther. Which, as soon as someone says they're a flat earther, anything else they say, any other opinion they have, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If they're dumb enough to believe that the world is flat, they're almost too dumb to breathe. Almost.
Flat earther, like what the hell?
Oof.
Anyways, I forget, that people can't have their own opinions on this earth.
Oh, that's flat earth.
You guys, oh yeah. No, how do you feel about earlier stream with us, being downtown, the guy getting hit by the car?
I was at
thought that
work
was
most of the
interesting.
time, but
Wait, you guys hit somebody in the car? What?
Oh, yeah, so he wasn't even here
Hold
for
on,
it.
one person at a time. Stevie, you go first.
I was at work most of the time, so I didn't get out late. I was running wire to a generator.
Make sure
But
that you go back and rewatch it for sure, because that was crazy.
all right.
I didn't
I
see
did
that. You
see
guys
it.
hit somebody in the car?
He did.
Look at these ladies eating mac and cheese and stuff. Where's Dalmatian Dog's food? McDonald's burger? But it wouldn't be the bread. It would have to be just the meat. So maybe get like a double quarter pounder. Just throw the bun away. Just eat the meat, man. Oh man, that sounds good. You know what? I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to Kelly's Country Cooking. They have this burger is called the Super K. It's like a whole pound of burger. It's so big, like when you order it, they're like, "Are you sure you want that?"
Doesn't see any. Yeah, see, they both haven't seen it.
A guy on a motorcycle got hit by a car, and It was pretty
He
crazy.
died. Yeah, he died.
He
on the
just
spot.
thought, why do you do
Did the
that?
motor
Dude, that's sad, man. What you guys hit a you guys hit a biker? They probably thought it was me.
cycle
No.
explode?
That's being funny.
That would have been fucking awesome.
Can't have you pulling in camera, Dalmatian.
Yeah, you got hit by a car, but what do you think about it, Jeremy?
Yeah, it was kind of content for a little while, but nothing was broken or it wasn't like a hit and run. So I mean, I think you filmed it an appropriate amount of time. I think you did good in terms of bringing it.
What does Dalmatian Dog send the Ava? What is he
Well,
saying?
I pray that guy, was safe. He seemed like he was in a lot of pain, obviously, and that made me very, very fucking sad. Like I was one of the first people that went up to him. Like people be
Is Dalmatian Dog apologizing to her for lifting up her shirt from behind and groping her? No, I'm joking. Apparently that's what Ava's gonna say, which is sad.
bystanders and shit. Like go help that man. He's on the ground.
Yeah. Well, there was a nurse that showed up, so
What'd you say?
the nurse showed up. After that, you can kind of let her do her deal, right?
Yeah, she was.
Let us just pay attention to this, okay? I'm glad we're getting the full context of this, okay? Notice how Ava and Dalmatian Dog are talking, right? We don't hear what they're saying, but notice that. Pay close attention because from what chat said, we're gonna get a different face.
She said she was like EMT or something, which was very nice of her, of course.
I will
But
say I was a little disappointed in Dalmatian's inability to talk to people on the street. He kind of talked a big game at first. D-Dog, you didn't approach one person.
Yeah, let's get into that, Jeremy. Let's get into that.
That was a big.
I know
bummer for
Dalmatian Dog didn't get one number.
We
He
didn't get
didn't get one phone number, not one email, none of that. He said he was going to.
street interview.
said loads of people way more helpful and not filming. I'm sorry that I was in the middle of filming. I didn't even have to go over there. Virginia, I don't know what your guys' problem is, but like, would you
Doesn't
rather me
matter.
come back and record and absolutely do nothing, or go up to him while I'm still fucking on a stream? Because if I would have ended it, then I would have been a problem. Like, you guys aren't giving content to your audience. Like, make up your fucking mind, bro. I'm not dealing with these
I
guys.
don't overthink it, low. It's not a big deal.
Well, if you saw a cyclist get hit, a motorcycle dude get hit, you should go help him. What's more important is helping him. I would think. But no, you guys would rather just stream, right? Isn't it the same thing they said about OPC Don, right? Oh, they didn't take the time to help OPC Don when he got a concussion, right? What about your fellow man who just got hit by a car? He's just riding around on his motorcycle. He just got hit. Yeah, I didn't see the whole thing. Maybe we can catch that to get more context of that.
Oh,
Hey,
believe
maybe
me,
we can get.
like,
Hey, you guys know how?
like,
Can we get Ava to feed Dalmatian Dog like a baby bird? You know how moms feed their birds?
Oh, like the worm.
You know what?
No, they regurgitate into their mouth.
You really want my chewed up? You want my chewed up food?
Good point.
I think
Oh,
you
he's
don't.
gonna do it. I was just
Good
joking.
point.
Are we gonna do this?
Smichael.
I'll donate $10.
Can we move the camera over so we can see?
Good point. Yeah. A chick that's into flat Earth, she's probably down to do a lot of stuff. But I see maybe. I don't know if Low really makes that case though. Whereas you would be laughing. Which, by the way, motorcycle streams. I ordered a new motorcycle clip for the cell phone, so I can hold that on the gas tank there. The GoPro should work as a camera for it, and then I'm able to sync them together. So yeah, we should be set. Now the only problem is going to be like bandwidth. I mean, I'm using cellular data, so the stream itself might be a total mess. We'll see.
Get close up. You don't want to miss this.
Yeah, all right. Dalmatian, do your best owl impression on 3.
Wait. Get him frame center in 10.
Ooh.
D-Dog, you're gonna have to lean into that bit. There's no chance you're gonna do it.
You got to spit it in his mouth so that Dingus can get excited
Spit the food in his mouth.
watching.
well, we're gonna get into Twister after we're done eating, guys. So the conversation's kind
Doesn't the mama bird have to push the baby bird out of the nest eventually after it feeds it?
We can do that too. Yeah.
He's not ready yet.
They have to go into like a tree.
Dude, they seem very friendly.
Which one is feeding the worm to who? Are you the mama bird or are you the mama bird?
I'm definitely mama.
Which one?
Yeah. What kind of
Ava's mama bird. Okay, so feed the food into the Dalmatian dog's mouth.
that? Obviously.
They both of them said they're the mama bird. So which one?
Yeah, but obviously only one of them can
Well,
be.
you're
We all know
obviously
it's not.
you're dada because you won in arm wrestling and the men are stronger, so I'm not.
No, they're Democrats. There can be two mama birds.
Oh, well, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, there could be
You're
two.
right.
No, I'm the Democrat. Goddamn Republican.
Ruby's a Democrat.
All right, we're getting closer.
Dalmatian, do you not eat?
No, I'll
He's being anorexic right now. I'm actually concerned.
I'm concerned too.
He's on that Adderall.
When you get home,
Yeah.
that's 5 hours
You don't
from
know
now.
or whatever.
What kind of worm? Me, if I was a worm, I'd be the one.
No, but like, can we just talk about?
Interesting.
But Lowe's the worm?
Talk about. You talk
Shout out
about,
to D-Dog's Ozempic prescription.
all
It's
these
working wonders for him.
but then
Yeah,
one
it's
one.
okay. I was a little nervous.
For the stream.
I have to be horny to do it. I cannot do it unless I
Such an
want.
odd thing to say. You have to be horny. And
RZA, on that comment though, you'd be laughing. But if I died, you would pour one out for me. It'd just be because as an alcoholic, it's just another reason just to take a drink. That'd be a way to go.
in order to talk to a chick.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Yes.
And I told him.
Well, wait, did I say pour one out? You wouldn't pour one out. That's a waste. An alcoholic's not going to waste alcohol. No. Just have a drink on me. All right. I mean, he's so hurt by the owl joke.
I told him like you need
I have
practice.
to be
though. You
so
practice.
desperate and horny.
It's-
that I actually
it's
have
So right now you're horny because that's the reason why you're talking to Ava.
It's the only way
You're
he can
horny right
overcome
now,
his
D-Dog.
It's the only way he can overcome his homosexuality. He's not horny. He's just into guys. But if he gets
That's
horny,
not
he
funny.
gets,
No. Actually, that's not funny.
he gets
D-Dog.
fuck anything.
D-Dog is talking to women right now. Is he horny?
1 in 5.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like until he gets horny, he's not desperate enough to talk to a girl. He only cares about dudes.
Raging boner this whole time.
When he gets horny, anything's on the table.
Ava, you've met me. You've met D-Dog now. Ava, how would you compare me and D-Dog?
I can hear it.
How would you compare D-Dog to myself? You've met us both in like the last week.
Yeah, I mean, I think that you're both special in your own way.
Special needs.
Oof. Special needs.
I think.
Both have special
The
needs.
joke is right there.
Special time.
I just think broadly, everyone has special
I
needs.
guess
What
I
kind
need
of
a
shit you have to roast us?
because I don't know. Like you really just are. You're both different, but you're both pleasant.
Oh, I'm pleasant.
Pleasant.
Jeremy's definitely more willing to do stuff for the content. I'll say that.
Goddamn right I am. You hear that, D-Dog?
Pleasant.
But you didn't
Both
know that.
pleasant. Okay.
Domination, but Domination is ready to fight. I like that too. And he's more rallier, and since he's willing to stay for longer. And
What? You're
And
mad
the
that I
hunger's
left and I didn't go
coming
back to your
back.
place with you?
Betup says Low has been said you have no dog. I actually have my own
That's not
business,
what we're gonna do
guys.
on
So
camera, Jeremy, we're talking about the stream.
I mean, I don't really care what people think about me, but if you guys would like to know, I do have my own business. So it's called. Should I tell them? No, I don't think I should.
No,
Lo has her own business. Not gonna say what it is. I don't know. The slight hunger feeling is coming back. I thought the nicotine's supposed to help subdue that.
Yeah, definitely don't talk to that to this crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, not this crowd.
Especially
You're a drug
Dalmatian.
dealer.
I hear Dalmatian's an internet stalker. You might not want to let him know.
We all know that blanket company is just a front for
Smallpox.
shit.
Smallpox.
Yeah, guys, I'm a drug dealer. Like,
they both
seriously.
suck and are
Mm.
boring.
See, that's how she smuggles it in her blankets.
That's what I'm saying. Yep.
I'm a drug dealer. You guys finally know. Shit. Stereotype me.
Is that a Mexican
Wait,
thing?
but-
Like racism?
Lock them in the chat. Like,
What,
you
because
guys
you're
are
part
lucky this ain't my
black?
channel at all. Like,
Hey, whites sling dope too. Okay, it's not just a black thing.
What's going down in chat? I'm not reading chat.
Get Universal Jones up there to complete.
EAE, shout out to you.
Not anybody in chat that's like,
Don't worry.
Hello, a flat Earth debate. How do you explain the
Um,
sun in Antarctica going in a circle in daylight for 24 hours?
I don't really know. I already tell everyone I'm a flat earther because I believe in the Bible and there is a firmament around Earth. So
in the Bible's flat.
What? Honey, that's just a story. That was that was a story by like people who like live in a desert. Okay.
flat too, so theirs must be flat.
I
I
agree,
agree,
absolutely.
I'm a fundamentalist agnostic, so I kind of want to defend Lowe's like right to believe. Like I don't believe in the flat Earth, but I also like I've never been to space, so I can't say from personal experience that there's
No,
no
bro,
down.
no, like that, and that's the thing. Most people who like argue back and forth with me, like,
I'm an
have
agnostic.
you been up to space? Are you an astronaut? Are you?
You know what? I've never been to space. You know what? That's right. Space is fake. It's all fake.
You gonna tell me that the Earth isn't flat? And like by any means, like people like really act like it like crushes them. Like, oh, you're a flat earther. I gotta unsub you. I gotta unlike
Yeah,
you.
but Lo,
But it's
what?
How do you explain like satellites orbiting the Earth? Oh wait, oh no, that's all fake too. That's all fake. That's all fake. It's all fake. Wait, does she understand? Like, no. She would not. She would not understand that. Satellites are all just it's all just a conspiracy, and that's all that is.
Lo, what
This
about
is my own
gravity?
personal life.
Gravity.
I can believe in what I want to believe in, and it shouldn't
But
be a problem
gravity.
for anybody.
What about
Like, I
gravity?
really dead ass think like I'm the only like aware person on YouTube. Like sometimes, like people be acting fucking stupid.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
No, we'll save the we'll table the flat Earth discussion. We can do that. next time.
He says he doesn't want to play Twister with
The
us.
table is flat, so
Like,
Hey,
right now.
didn't you guys go back to the Airbnb to play Twister? And he's gonna. Is he leaving?
He's leaving right now.
No, you don't.
I'll leave you guys.
He's
to your...
bailing.
wait, he's rage quitting? What's happening?
No,
Oh,
Hey,
I
dog,
win.
we're
I
just playing,
definitely win
dog.
if he leaves.
We're just playing. Come on, come
He's
back,
Didn't
quitting.
even make it an hour.
dude.
I
Everybody
just
gets
said the
balls
one
busted
thing that
here.
D-Dog had over me was that he was staying later.
Okay,
hanging out.
MD, you can have a physics degree.
He could have a party with 3 chicks at the same time, and he's leaving. He could play Twister. He could play Twister with these ladies. I mean, that alone, you accidentally touch everyone.
You can fly planes. When you land on the moon, let me know, and maybe we can have a conversation. But until then, I don't want to hear shit.
Good point. Is D-Dog actually leaving right now?
guys.
He's going to outer space to prove that the Earth is round. That's right.
That's great.
You're not
You
allowed to
guys
leave
land
without
on the
me
moon
saying
and send
goodbye.
me a picture. That's when I will believe in fucking space. Okay.
Well, people have taken pictures.
Hey,
of space.
everyone, let's get a fundraiser to send Lo to space.
They can be CGI,
Get Crack will fund that.
so it's hard to say.
Hmm.
But people
What's up,
have
D-Dog,
people do
guys?
have.
We have like 5 minutes left of D-Dog.
All right.
D-Dog, you can't just leave without saying goodbye to chat.
Hmm.
No.
You really won't say bye. You're such a fucking psycho cunt. Seriously?
Oh, shit.
You won't say bye. Seriously? I'm not like a
No, because we don't want to say goodbye yet.
Oh my god, you guys
That's
suck,
only
man.
what-
Okay, fuck you.
No goodbyes. No goodbyes. Oh, so F you.
Seriously? I'm not like a
No, because we don't want to say goodbye yet.
Oh my god, you guys
That's
suck,
only
man.
what-
Okay, fuck you, Ruby.
Oh no, I'm not.
Oh, you guys weren't willing to give Dalmatian Dog the goodbye. That's the same thing Grace did. Grace wasn't willing to say goodbye to him. Oh, you girls messed up. Y'all messed up there. Y'all could have at least said goodbye to Dalmatian Dog. Give him a little pat on the head.
Oh,
I literally just get.
what a nerd. Dude, get that nerd back here.
Shout out to Trek.
Lo,
Oh,
you're
no,
missing
Talk
the
about Lo. She has like constant resting bitch face, like all the time.
I'm not trying to be a bitch either, but it's just like I hear that from.
Which, like, I kind of like that look. You know, that kind of like icy look, like she's gonna be a bitch. And the thrill of it's like, yeah, but can you navigate the bitchiness to get to? Never mind. Moving on.
From so many fucking people, but it's like until somebody literally in this chat lands on the moon and you guys send me a picture, like
Lo is just trolling.
Lo, we're missing content right now. Lo, don't
Yeah,
make
we gotta fly a plane to the moon.
Dog just called Ruby a miserable cunt.
I mean, they're over fucking.
Oh, come on, get his ass back in here.
Yeah,
There he
Yeah,
is.
wait, mute all of us and go zoom in. We want to see what's happening over there.
Yeah, the drama.
Go zoom in.
We're here for the drama, Lo. You know that.
Yeah,
Can't get
yeah.
enough.
Can you like sneak a mic over there so we can hear and they don't know that we're listening to them?
Sneak the mic. Well, the mic's plugged into the computer, so I would have to.
Come on,
Yeah,
Lo.
rage
Be
quit.
useful. Be useful, Lo.
IRL. Was that a rage quit, Lo? Would you describe that what he just did as a rage quit IRL?
Hold on, I'm dropping the link for you, Jay.
Shout out to Killer Tony in the chat, Grace's biggest fan. Shout out Killer Tony.
Yeah, True Seeker, I definitely agree. It is stale. I mean, I think the open panel will personally be fine after we do like Twister and some other stuff that we have planned. But for right now, it's kind of just like
Yeah,
Right now, it's doing the thing you could have done at home.
Twister starting. Also, this fucking dork wanted me to come up on panel, and now he's rage quitting.
I would say we'll probably start. I mean, if D-Dog's leaving right now, we'll probably start in like 5-10 minutes. So.
Oh wow! So they were waiting for him to leave. He wasn't going to be invited to the Twister party.
Say you guys are doing bikini Twister.
You said what?
Ruby said she was going to put on a bikini for Twister. Are all three of you guys doing bikini Twister?
I mean, I'm not.
Why not, Lo? That would be great content. That'd be great.
Actually, Lo, I got a question. Okay,
What's that?
you think the Earth is flat? Now, Twister, the game is flat. Do you think Twister is round, but the Earth is flat?
You said what?
I think Twister is
Doesn't make any
round.
sense.
Yes, that's not working.
Do you?
I-
Think
I-
I mean,
don't
it's
work on
literally
that
it's
one.
just someone's own personal opinion. Like,
We really got to get away from the flat Earth topic, guys.
Yeah, but it's like personal opinion. Like it's dumb. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm just here, guys. I'm just here.
I do support your right to believe.
no, I support Lo's right to troll.
Did Dalmatian just rage quit Ava? Did he just
Yeah, what
leave?
happened? What happened there?
He got mad. I think he got mad.
Yeah, dish it out, but you can't take it. That's
Did
why
he
you
just
quit.
burn
No,
out?
no, 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 no.
Get
no,
it
no.
out, Ava. Come on, get it out.
That's not why. I'll tell you.
Oh, we're gonna get the story. We're gonna get the story here. We're gonna get why Dalmatian Dog rage quit. Okay, now he was smitten with Ava. They were all kind of friendly with him. He just left. Why did he leave, Ava? Why did he leave?
Why? Because when I was cooking the mac and cheese.
I thought you were going to say when you were cooking that.
No, I was cooking the mac and cheese in the kitchen. He's like, "Wow, you cooking for me is XP. You're I was about to say background noise. XP's background noise. No, but I was cooking my mac and cheese in the kitchen. He's like, "Wow, that mac and you cooking is really doing something for me." And I was like, "Huh." And then he freaking like is like, "Oh, your butt looks good. Your butt looks," and then was like looking, and then tried to like lift up my shirt to like look at my butt, and I was like,
What?
"Whoa."
He didn't want to
Yeah,
say
he
bye to you.
dug.
Whoa! He lifted up your shirt to look at your butt. Okay.
He just wanted to leave. He said he needed to leave.
And
right this second.
then I think he got mad that I was like, "What the fuck? Don't." I'm like, it's not the end of the world. It's not anything great, but I'm like, don't do all that.
Okay. So Ava's not trying to say it's like some huge thing, some sort of essay thing, like how Grace was like portraying the whole like Lalo situation, right? I mean, clearly, she was friendly with Dalmatian Dog on that couch this whole time, even after the mac and cheese. She was eating the mac and cheese. So the timeline of events, like, it makes sense to me that, okay, that happened in the kitchen. It was awkward, but still kind of friendly, and they wanted him to stay. But Dalmatian Dog, I guess he realized that he wasn't going to be able to get that sort of action, so he just leaves. Is what I'm seeing here. Because he knows that it's not worth his time because he's not going to be able to seal the deal with Ava. So Dalmatian Dog is indeed, well, I mean, he's indeed a dog, for sure. A hound dog, man.
Hours. So I mean, yeah.
He dog. He could have
And he
weak
got mad
fumbled.
that I called him out for it.
Hey, I got a question.
All right, so he's gone.
And then he wasn't gonna score. He can't. He chilled for a little bit, and then
Careful. Now it sounds like you're giving me to him.
no,
Oh,
not
pretty
at
dark.
all. It's just like it's like you can't just. I don't know.
Can't just lift
I
up.
was like, it's a
shirt.
little too
Yeah, I
much.
guess
It's a
not.
little too much. It's a little too much.
Just a
A
suggestion.
little too much. Though, like, what's weird, the thing about these boundaries, in in a prior stream where Ava was chilling with Dalmatian Dog in the car, she was saying, it's kind of weird that he didn't even make a move when he had the chance. Someone donated, I think it was, I don't know, I'm not sure who donated. Someone donated money, and for Dalmatian Dog to give Ava like a little kiss on the cheek, and he didn't do it. He had a chance to do that. So I guess maybe Dalmatian Dog was kind of confused with where the lines are here. Are we being flirty? What's going on? And he found, well, he made his move. He found out she's not interested, and then he lost interest, just like that. He also had a 5-hour drive home. Oh, well, he could have just stayed there. What's so important at home? He doesn't have a job. He lives with his parents. So he had a chance to hang out with these 3 chicks? Okay.
Suggestion, Ava, for all the people in chat that are upset about the panel, since none of us have our cameras on, maybe you guys should just full screen your own camera so that the chat can see you guys
Yeah,
full screen.
exactly.
You
Yeah,
don't really
just full
need
screen
it.
it and put us on the side or some shit.
Yeah.
Just whatever.
That's
So
much better.
D-Dog's out. He's officially out.
I'm like, no, it's not a huge issue, but it's just like, I don't know. I have my
Yeah.
no square, my no square.
So now that he's
She has her no-no square. Oh, Dalmatian Dog got close to her no-no square. Okay. All right, so now Dalmatian Dog is going to talk about this. As you know. Is he going to like completely spurg out? Is he going to completely crash out and say Ava's this, Ava's that? I think he will. I think he will. Dalmatian Dog will do what Dalmatian Dog does. I think he will. Chat. He hasn't missed much. A coal burner, and a meth head. Well, it's a party, right? I mean, you're not marrying them. Besides, one of those things I like. Race trader I am. See, that's why people can't say I'm racist. I'm not racist. You know, I'm a lover deep down inside, you know? Or her face is melting. Like, yeah, it's like it's made out of wax. Now that's the other thing. Is Ava even real? She might just be made out of wax. Might be this weird wax creature. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, I'll probably put that one on the channel. So yeah, we got that. We got that bit. We got that part. Does she say anything more about it? I don't know. But Dalmatian Dog left him. So now the party's over.
He's gone. How would you what are your thoughts on D-Dog? Now that he's gone, you can finally be honest.
Now that he's
Yeah,
gone.
rate the Riz. Rate the Riz.
No, I like him. I enjoyed our time together.
He was pleasant.
He was
I
pleasant.
mean, I know he's a nice guy, but
Jeff
rate the
Bundy
Riz.
was pleasant.
Be honest.
I mean, Riz.
Non-existent.
I hope he's listening right now.
Rate the autism if you can't rate the Riz.
No,
Rate the autism if you can't rate the Riz. All right, that was great.
oh,
Come on,
was
Ava, get it
great.
out. It's content. You don't have to be nice.
You might want to wait 5
I
minutes.
don't know.
to-
I don't think he really tried to Riz. I don't know.
He
You just said
did
he
in the
took his shirt
kitchen.
off and was talking about your butt while you were cooking, talking about how watching you cook.
I mean, I guess that's the
whatever.
Riz.
That's the Riz. That's it right there. He saw you cook in the kitchen. It's like, man, you cooking's doing something for me. Yeah, your butt's looking good. Yeah. He thought maybe he can get a little Ava action in the kitchen. Oh man, Dalmatian Dog was ready. He probably had a condom on him. Probably did. Man, that horn dog probably had 3 condoms on him. Absolutely.
I know it's not real
Yeah,
Riz.
not that
but
big a
it's an
deal.
attempt at it. That's what I mean. That's what he was trying to go for. So rate
Yeah,
that.
he was just being flirty.
Yeah, I'm like, it is just kind of.
Universal Jones, how you doing, man?
Yeah, his rage stream. Yeah, and he's gonna say Ava's the most ugliest person in the world. There's no one uglier than Ava, and like he didn't have any intentions whatsoever. And it's like, okay, bro.
Program.
Way to do it. It's like it's a jump too far, you know.
Oh,
It's
the
unique.
brown mute with the crooked eyes. Oh, that's their live-in slave. That's who that is. I think they call him the help.
Yeah, I know. Us men are terrible at reading cues.
Actually, funny
So
thing is,
what-
I don't even know if I said that comment that his mom picks him up. Maybe I did, but like I just owned it anyway because I thought it'd be funny. But I mean, like, that's
I
what set
wouldn't
him
have
off.
with him though.
What did he say right
I don't
before he
know
left?
if
Did
that was
he call you a miserable cunt?
Well, he called her cunt for a second.
Well, because and he was like,
Well, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. I guess he was like, I'm just gonna leave. And he's like, I'm just gonna leave. And
Is he
then
calling?
and we were like, no, don't leave. Like, we don't want to say goodbye because we don't want you to leave yet. And then
I was like, but he was like, okay,
he thought we were actually just like not gonna say goodbye.
Yeah, and I was like, no,
It's not true.
What was I didn't see any of the content before I came up on panel. I just got here. What was the highlight, would you say, of D-Dog's time with you guys? Like, if I was gonna go back and watch one thing, what would be the best part of it?
D-Dog caused a guy on a motorcycle to hit a car and explode. That's pretty cool.
He caused that?
The dude was running on fire like that.
I might be high, but Ava is ugly to me. Well, Ava's face. It's her face. It's her face. Like, but I don't really care though. You know, I'm married. It doesn't matter to me. And what I say shouldn't really matter. It's like I'm looking at this like, meh, you know, whatever.
That fucking music video. Oh, Wax, Southern California video. That's what the dude looked like.
Was he like
My
trying to
favorite part was when he talked about his flashlight.
Flash or what?
What'd you think about the flashlight
He
segment?
refused to eat it. He
It
refused
was a little
to eat
off-putting, right, Ruby? It was a little out of nowhere.
He refused to eat anything all day.
To be fair.
Wait. Dalmatian Dog has a fleshlight?
D-Dog, I wouldn't trust anything any of y'all cook for me if I'm D-Dog too, because I'd be paranoid.
That's a lot of people are saying, and I've heard that he's taken it. He's like,
Well, why did he
drug
give me
friendly, I
any?
Dude, if he has a fleshlight, then why does he even try with women? why even try? You got the best part right there. No, I'm just joking. Does he use his fleshlight when he looks at images of Ava? No way.
So the real question is, did
Nice
D-Dog
one.
redeem himself from the Thorp collaboration? Does he have
I think so.
redemption? You think
so.
so? I don't
It'd
know.
be hard to be
Thinking
worse.
like that's kind of
It'd be hard to be worse.
bitchy.
It's a motorized AI fleshlight? Oh, wow. That is disgusting. You think he cleans it? Oh, God.
For me, he was being
I mean, that
exceeded
ending was
expectations,
not.
but
It was.
the ending was weird, but like
Yeah.
that it was actually we just had a nice time.
The ending makes sense if you know the context of the kitchen story. It's a dude who was there with intentions. Once you realize that you can't do that, he left. That's it. I know that. I was single once before, and you know, and if there's some chicks at a party, and I realized that you know it's not going to happen. Well, the party sucks. You know.
No,
Hey,
he
Dan,
was
get up
so
on panel.
evil.
We haven't heard from you in a while. Does Dan get up on panels anymore?
Sometimes the swing and a miss.
What?
No, he's too pussy.
Who?
Dan the Kitchen Man or Dan Insky?
No, he's saying.
That's the same one, right?
His
Yeah, Dan has a million alts. That's
No,
not
he's
Dan the
like,
Kitchen
he's busy
Man.
with- Dan is busy
Yeah,
with real life.
Dan
You
Insky
would
is
make
not
Dan
Dan the
yes
Kitchen Man.
anywhere.
They're different
Yeah,
people.
Dan. No, it's not.
And Dan the
That's
Kitchen
Dan
Man is
Insky's
not in the
Dan's, like,
military. He told me he got
Slavic
rejected.
cousin or some shit.
Well, right, but he
Okay,
pretends.
hold on. Now, Joe Shabatoni probably, if he clipped it, and he did clip it out, so he gets Grace's reaction of this whole thing. So let's check Grace's reaction of this, okay?
A picture, that's when I will believe in fucking space, okay?
Lo, read the room. Nobody cares about the flat Earth thing right now.
Razor to send Lo to space.
Look at the CGI, so it's hard to say.
The more important conversation is the one happening between Dalmatian Dog and Ava.
But people do that.
We have like 5 minutes left at D-Dog.
All right.
D-Dog, you can't just leave without saying
Okay,
goodbye to
okay.
your dad.
And then you got Ben snoring in the background. And they're Is this still the studio? This is right. This is not their apartment. Is it? The scene changed. Did they move locations?
No.
You really won't say bye.
Oh my god. Take everybody else off panel and let's just have this audio right here, right now. Please, please, for the love of God.
Right?
No, because we don't want to say goodbye yet.
Oh my god, you guys can solve that. Okay, fine.
Oh no, I'm not mad.
Oh yeah, just like that.
What a nerd. Dude, get that nerd back here.
Turn the camera, turn the camera, turn the camera.
Shout out to Trekkie.
Oh no,
Lo is a horrible camera lady.
and I'm not mad. I'm not trying to be a bitch either, but it's just like I hear that from so many fucking people, but it's like,
Oh my god, Lo! Holy shit, turn the camera! He just said, fuck you guys fucking suck, and then they ran after him. Turn the camera!
I know, right? That's where the content is at. That's where the content is at, and she's not doing it. Content cuck.
Stupid
Wait.
my shit.
Sandbagged us. Completely sandbagged us in the content.
I'm going to lose my...
Okay, we get a glimpse. At that moment, she should have taken the phone and the microphone and went out there. That's where it's at. 100% agree. I think everyone does.
Fucking shit. Holy shit.
Come on, get his ass back in here.
Yeah, wait, mute all of us
Sorry,
and go zoom
sorry.
in.
I just got excited, sorry.
Yeah, the drama.
Go zoom in.
We're here for the drama, Lo. You know that.
She turned the camera back.
Take a mic over there so we can hear and they don't know that we're listening to them.
sneak the mic. Well, the mic's plugged into the computer.
Take the
Well, take the computer. It's a laptop, right? Just take it all. Just take it all over there. It's all portable.
Panelists off. Oh my god. I swear to God.
Would you describe what he just did as a rage quit IRL?
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm dropping the link for you, Jay.
Shout out to Killer Tony.
Oh
in the
my
chat,
God.
Grace's biggest fan. Shout out Killer Tony.
Yeah, Truth Seeker, I definitely agree. It is stale. I mean, I think the open panel will personally be fine after we do like Twister and some other stuff.
Twister will bring the boys.
Right now, it's kind of just like.
Yeah, when's the Twister?
Oh my god, there's something going on. You can hear it.
Yeah. Yeah, we can hear it, but Lowe's just screwing up the content here.
Oh my god, I'm literally on the verge of tears. Kick the other people off and just turn the mic up.
I was leaving right now. We'll probably start in like 5-10 minutes. So.
Did you say you guys are doing bikini Twister?
You said what?
Ruby said she was going to put on a bikini for Twister. Are all three of you guys doing bikini Twister?
I mean, I'm not.
Actually, Lo, I got a question. Okay, you think the Earth is
And
flat?
right now, like the questions with Lalo and this flat Earth thing, Lalo said Lalo, Lola. The question for her, like no one cares. It's like what's going on over there. In fact, XP and Jeremy really should have pushed her to really go over there. Should have pushed her harder.
Now, Twister, the game is flat. Do you think Twister is round if the Earth is flat?
You said what?
What?
I think Twister is round.
Yes, that's not working.
Do you?
I didn't think I could hate Lo anymore, but I officially hate her. Like, she's the worst person I've ever seen on the internet as far as content goes. A Dalmatian Dog just swore at them, said, "Fuck you, you fucking suck," and walked out, and you don't
Right? That's the
follow it at
drama.
all.
Lo's right
That's
to
the
troll.
meat. Yeah, we didn't get the meat. We got the side dish of whatever Lowe's talking about.
Did Dalmatian just rage quit Ava? Did he just?
Yeah, what happened? What happened there?
He got mad. I think he got mad.
Yeah, dish it out, but you can't take it. That's
Did
why
he
he
just
quit.
burn out?
No.
Get it out, Ava. Come on, get it out.
That's not why. I'll tell you why. Cause when I was cooking the mac and cheese.
I thought you were going to say when you're cooking that.
No, I was cooking the mac and cheese.
Shut these panelists up.
I know. Yeah.
He's
I
like,
agree with Grace. 100% here.
wow, you cooking for me is XP. You got me. You're I was about to say background noise.
He is background noise right now.
XP's background noise. No, but I was cooking my mac and cheese in the kitchen. He's like, wow, that mac and you cooking is really doing something for me. And I was like, nah. And then he freaking is like, oh, your butt looks good. Your butt looks good. And then was like looking, and then tried to lift up my shirt to look at my butt, and I was like,
He wanted to see that booty.
whoa.
He didn't want to say
be
Friday.
good.
He just wanted to leave. He said he needed to leave.
Oh man! Oh, look at Grace's face. Oh man! Hold on, let's make this bigger. Let's make it bigger.
He actually did it.
He did it.
He actually fucking did it. Oh my god.
He made a move on Ava.
King, what a legend. And then he told them that they fucking suck and left. Oh my god. Oh man.
Grace is gonna go back and hear that again, huh?
He needed to leave.
And then I think he got
Oh, I'm surprised because I would have if I was her.
mad that I was like, what the fuck? Don't. Like, I'm like, it's not the end of the world. It's not anything great, but I'm like, don't do all that.
Hours, so I mean,
Yeah.
D-Dog, he could have.
And he
just
got mad
fumbled.
that I called him out for it.
Hey, I got a quick suggestion.
So he's gone.
Oh my god, get rid of the panel. Oh my god.
He wasn't gonna score. He can't. He showed for a little bit, and then.
Careful, now it sounds like you're giving me to him.
No,
I'll
not
creep
at
out.
all. It's just like It's like you can't just. I don't know.
You can't just lift
You
him.
can't just lift a girl's shirt. He thought y'all were friendly in that way.
It's like it's a little too
Yeah, I
much.
guess
It's a
not.
little too much. It's a little too
Just
much.
read the room.
Just a suggestion, Ava, for all the people in chat that are upset about the panel. Since none of us have our cameras on, maybe you guys should just full screen your own camera so that the chat can see you guys full screen.
exactly.
You don't
Yeah,
really
just full
need
screen
it.
it.
Wow, when XP knows what to do, you're really on a downward spiral. Fucking XP knows what to do more than you fucking idiots.
Us on the side or some shit.
Yeah.
Just whatever.
That's
So
much better.
D-Dog's out. He's officially out.
I'm like, no, it's not a huge issue, but it's just like, I don't know. I have
Yeah,
my
yeah.
no square, my no square.
No square.
So now that he's gone, how would you?
Buddy.
What
Don't
are
be
your thoughts
Riz.
on D-Dog? Now that he's gone, you can finally be honest.
Now that he's
Yeah,
gone.
rate the Riz. Rate the Riz.
No, I like him.
You know, Ava didn't have a problem showing her butt in the camera when she was in the bikini at the beach. You know, she was mooning everybody. You know, she didn't have a problem then. He's a dirty dog. That's right, Rizza.
him. I enjoyed our time together.
He was pleasant.
He was pleasant.
I mean, I know he's a nice guy, but
Ted
rate the
Bundy
Riz.
was pleasant.
Be honest.
I mean,
Oh, that's why Lo is so mad, because she feels like they invited a rapist into the house, right?
Riz.
Non-existent.
Oh, Lo always looks mad. So like, I didn't know if she was actually emoting to the situation or not.
Well, I just want to go back just to show you guys in case you missed it when he left, when he got up and left. It was iconic. Hold on. Right here, he started getting up, getting ready to go. And I think it was right here. Here is where he freaked out.
Because you don't want to say goodbye to him.
Oh my god, you guys
That's
suck,
only
man.
what-
Okay, fuck you, Ruby.
Oh no, I'm not mad. I literally just get.
What a nerd. Dude, get that nerd back here.
D-Dog's stream are going to be lit. He should stream the drive home. I'd watch that. Yeah, no.
That would be great. I don't think he's gonna stream to drive home. Is he streaming now? But yeah, definitely a D-Dog Rage stream is inbound.
Yeah, I would super watch that. No, because I think Ava was being nice to him, and Ruby and Lo were like stonewalling him, and then so when he was saying goodbye, he was like, "Are they not even going to say goodbye to me?" And then Ava was like, "No, they don't want to say goodbye to you." And then he said, "Okay, well, whatever. You guys suck. Fuck you," and walked out.
Either, but
Hey,
it's
that was a bin play as well. That kind of reminds me of something a bin would do.
like that.
And then
right.
Oh, come on.
she did pan the camera over, and they were talking to him on the porch, but we didn't get any of that audio.
He refused to eat it.
Off-putting.
He
It
refused
was a little
to eat
off-putting, right,
the.
Ruby? It was a little out of nowhere.
He refused to eat anything all day.
To be fair, if I was D-Dog, I wouldn't trust anything any of y'all cook for me if I'm D-Dog too.
D-Dog was saving his appetite for Ava's booty. All right, that's what it was. Okay, he was hungry. He was starving himself.
So I'd be paired.
Ruska, what caused all this? Oh my god, okay, so apparently Dalmatian, while Ava was cooking mac and cheese, walked over to her, started like flirting with her off camera, said that she looked cute, that her cooking was doing something for him, and then said her ass looked good, and then lifted up her shirt to look at her ass. Oh my god. Oh, man.
Good story. Now, some of you guys said this story may not even be true. I believe this story. I 100% believe this story. I believe it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Not because I care what a woman says, because it sounds like something D-Dog would do. It sounds like something he would do. Because he didn't grab her ass. He didn't slap it. He didn't spank it. He didn't do any of that. And Ava wasn't trying to me to him. But I know chat may have their doubts. And that's okay. Maybe I'm wrong. But I believe the story. At least wait for D-Dog's side of the story. Well, for sure. For sure. But it does sound like something he would do. Okay. Oh, man. I guess while we're doing Thorp content here, I have not seen this. This is a new one on Joe Shabatoni, the memory box. Okay. Let's check this out.
Because
okay, here we go.
I'm trying to live this myself. The one thing that you need to consider.
Okay.
It could be that like the
Grace's memories.
Pope Leo thing, since he's less
Since he's what?
controversial, that like he's
Oh.
been going crazy with conspiracy.
Oh, I didn't even know Ben was in the bed.
I see.
It was revealed at this point.
I see. Yeah.
Because now you have to double down on the conspiracy theories.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Dad, there's some fun stuff in here. Like, this is my memory box. This is our no contact order that was supposed to last a year.
Gotta save that. Fond memories. Remember that, Dad? Remember that? When we had the no contact order? Aw. Oh, so cute.
Oh, it would have expired in a year?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's fucking crazy.
It is hereby ordered that the above-named defendant is enjoined and restrained from any contact with the alleged victim, Grace Thorp. Super cute memory. Let's see, what else do we have in here? Oh, I think either John or Tommy made this. This is a flip book. Wait, you can't really, it's hard to...
Oh, that's cool. That's neat. Sure. Yeah.
Forget who did
a
that.
little flip book animation.
Tommy's school pictures. Look at him, oh my gosh.
Hey, it's a school picture. Everyone's school picture looks bad. All right? If I could find my school picture, you would say school shooter. You would.
Little baby. Look at Tom's old school pictures.
He looks like such a like Irish like future criminal.
Troublemaker.
Yeah, like Kevin.
Kevin O'Malley. Grace's memories. Just a box of screaming and horror.
Well, two of those things were of her siblings, so okay.
Oh, this is my drawing of Ava, my caricature of Ava.
Oh, it looks spot on. Dude, it's so real. Kind of has like a snake look, doesn't it?
A long time ago. This is on the back of this. I don't know if you can quite see it. Yeah, there we go.
Photo
It's pretty good.
real.
Spot on. What that is.
A box of memories, but so far it's really just the restraining order, or the no contact order, and then a picture of Ava, a drawing, and then two things that were like her sibling related. So like, do we get to see Grace as like school yearbook photos?
Bunch of notes. I think I was like being ironic when I made this because this is the family court divorce packet.
Oh yeah, we got to keep that. That's a fond memory. Like, so if anyone were to take a look at that box and try to figure out what's going on with Grace, they would know, okay, well, she has issues with her dad, with the family, but she seems to be fond of her siblings, and that's it. There's nothing really else there.
Let's see here. Okay, a bunch of stuff here. Mohegan Sun tickets. What was this for? We went to see the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame.
That's right, I remember that.
Oh, from the Anime Expo I went to with Darius in LA.
Okay.
This is a note my dad once wrote me. It's backwards, but it reads, "You can stay here and do this. When it's over, please proceed out the door. Never come back. I tried my best. That's it."
That's a note from her dad? Dude. These are things you keep in your memory box? That's kind of sad.
It's a cute memory.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, and these are the letters.
Letters?
Based Ben.
Oh, love letters.
These are the Darius letters.
Ah, okay.
I tried my best. That's it. What is this? Oh, South Station subway ticket.
What do you think about that thumbnail right there? That's bizarre.
Yeah.
Is that a dude?
I don't think so. I think that's supposed to be clickbait.
It's a dude butt though, isn't it?
It is a dude butt. Yeah, like it seriously looks like a dude butt.
Oh, is that all a love letter from Darius? Are you serious?
The Darius letter. A moment of history. Why do you save this nonsense?
Yeah, that's a really good question. You know, like if you guys were to do a memory box, like what would you put in there? Like things you really want to remember, right? Things that are important to you. So I guess Grace does find Darius to be very important to her, or maybe just for the content. But you don't really have anything else other than that. I mean, you have the no contact order, the divorce filing, a a yearbook photo of her brother, some sort of like flip book animation thing, but nothing really of hers there, you know? Right, Rizza? Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's great. PDL, that's a good point. If Lo had known that D-Dog was had been arrested before for stalking, I don't know if she would have been alone with him because there was a part where D-Dog and Lo were out doing something, like off camera, right?
I think it's funny. I think it's funny to have a memory box.
All right, that's the memory box. Does anything else happen in this stream with the girls? Do they actually play Twister? Do they ever play Twister?
Pretends he's military.
Right. Yeah. Stolen valor.
That's like stolen valor. You can't do that.
Yeah, but I mean that's what I'm saying. It's all his alt accounts. These are all Dan accounts. Like Dan is a
Yeah. Anyways, back to the topic at hand.
I do miss
D-Dog.
though.
Is D-Dog contacting you guys at all? Any text messages or?
He texts.
Not yet.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
blocked
He
me.
can't text. He can't text on his burner phone. He can't text on it.
Do you guys think he's gonna stream tomorrow, or did he say he's gonna quit?
I think so. BB, we don't need to know that.
He's gonna stream tomorrow. He's gonna be fired up. The dog's gonna be mad. He's gonna tell his side of the story. Be like, no, Ava was flirting with me, sticking that ass out. No. He's gonna say that never even happened. That never happened. Oh, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? He'd be like, oh no, I would never do that. Ava's the ugliest woman, the ugliest woman alive, next to Grace.
D-Dog Spurging is like Jeremy saying the N-word. It's only a matter of time.
Hey, I haven't said it yet.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah, this is not Dan the Kitchen Man. Daniski is somebody else.
Wait, really? I've always thought that was Dan. Is that really?
Yeah, he said so many alts.
That's not Dan the Kitchen Man. No.
Oh
Dan
my
has
God.
been around a long time.
Dude, every comment I've ever made.
Oh, why did D-Dog rage and walk out? Well, my theory. Well, okay. Right, he said he's going to leave. He's going to leave. And the reason why he wanted to leave, my theory is, once he realized he wasn't going to get anything with Ava, like, then why stay, really? You know, he has to drive home. But the rage part was he asked them to say goodbye to him. And they said, no, we don't want to say goodbye. So then he said, fuck you. Pretty much. You know, instead of telling you, let's watch that moment again. Let's just watch that moment. Here you go.
Oh my god. Take everybody else off panel and let's just have this audio right here, right now. Please, please, for the love of God.
No, because we don't want to say goodbye. Oh my god, you guys suck. Okay.
You guys suck. Okay, fuck you.
Oh no, I'm not mad.
Oh.
I literally just
What a nerd. Dude, get that nerd back here.
Turn the camera, turn the camera, turn the camera.
Shout out to Trek Me.
And there you have it. D-Dog had been interested in Ruby before the trip. Well, that interest changed because I think Ruby was not really giving him the love he was wanting or the attention. Hey, he's just a hound dog, man.
Daninsky,
A hound dog for sure.
I feel like an idiot.
A dirty dog.
Fuck.
Dog. I literally can't call him. That's the issue. Is his burner phone doesn't.
Instead of
accept
chasing
calls.
squirrels, he's
It
chasing
only,
ass.
He can only call.
I thought he didn't have a phone at all. He has a burner.
Yes, if I can find it.
I didn't think he had any phone. When did he get?
Got a burner phone just so that he could do this meetup, which we.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
But-
Is it like a track phone so the government can't track him? Like with no
I
location?
don't know. I
Yeah,
mean,
he got that whole deal. He's paranoid about the government.
Yeah.
He's got that
Virginia
whole
says,
thing.
I don't like men trying to flirt with women, then when rejected, insults them like crazy. I mean, I don't know if he did that. I think he's just a little autistic in some ways, but in a charming way. I don't know.
No, that sounds like what happened there. If the story is true, and D-Dog made that move, that was D-Dog thinking, "Hey, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna test it." Hey, he tried to flirt, and then was rejected.
Yeah.
Is he actually? Because I mean, that might explain why.
Yeah. 100%.
To be fair
Here's
to
the
him,
thing. I don't even know if I said that about him in the comment section.
Yeah.
Like
I just said yes anyway.
It explains. It explains. You know. So.
Well, so now that he's gone, you guys can finally get drunk, loosen up, party, right?
Party, baby.
I should really be there right now. See,
Yeah,
I
we
would
went
have.
through that last night. But
All right,
yeah.
answer on.
What? They shook their head to that. They're not gonna get drunk and party. Guys, we need to organize a meetup. This channel gets very little live viewers, but and we're so spread apart. I don't even know how we can make that work. But like, we would party every night.
Honestly, Ava, do you think that D-Dog would have done better with me there to wingman him?
I don't know. He might have felt more comfortable because, like, he seemed to switch when
I
it was
think
just us
so.
all talking. Like, the moment, like, he wasn't involved in it is when he decided to leave.
But also, it kind of forced him to be like, interact with you guys. I feel like maybe I could have been, I don't know. Anyways, whatever. D-Dog, you failed.
How to properly flirt with women. Sexual innuendos don't do anything for women. Display of confidence and happiness does. Yeah.
Okay, Quadratic said I actually did say it, and it was just an offhand. Yeah, it's an offhand joke or some shit. Like everyone said it or some shit, but
yeah, nobody cares.
Yeah, Southern. Yeah, definitely. Cover LCU, HFF, and Thorps.
No, don't. Don't do any of
Boy
that.
was very drunk today. I will say that. If you guys look at HFF, if you look at HFF most recent stream, bro, I was just watching it while we had a.
Healthy Family Force. I haven't seen. I've not really watched any of their stuff yet. I heard they like to strike channels, so like I'm kind of weary of that. Okay. Now, I do want to watch this too. Because shout out to Shamu for putting this documentary together, or this little video. The Tectone, if you know anything about the Tectone guy, he's a streamer on Twitch, or Kick now, I think, right? He's been banned off Kick, or Twitch. He's on Kick now. Yeah, I'll just play it.
Out in front of him. We kissed. His lips were so chapped. My stubble on his stubble. We got naked.
Hello, everyone. So there's been a few things that have happened in the fallout of the Tectone doc I thought were worth talking about. I also received a return on the FOIA and the 82 pages of court documents referenced in my video of Tectone's insane lawsuit between his ex-wife and ex-girlfriend. If you haven't seen the first video, be sure to check it out, as you'll have more context for some of the things being discussed. I'll put a link in the...
So, the ex-wife is saying that he's a little grapey.
Description. Also, please hit the like button and leave a comment, as it helps with the algorithm. Also, if you want to support more videos like this, I'll throw the relevant links up.
So I guess we're having a grape review. That's what we're doing here.
On screen. One of the main criticisms of Tectone is when being criticized, he constantly sympathy farms his audience. Here was how Tectone responded to the internet making fun of his father being an infamous convicted military pest, something he was already well aware of.
I was named after my father's best friend because I was supposed to die at birth, and I was just considered the failure of the family I was. I'll be real, I was never really treated too good. My father threw me to the ground, put a gun against my head, and he said, "Give me a good reason not to shoot you." I hated my father.
What?
He never told me that he was proud of me.
He even references this reaction as a, quote, play, as in implementing strategy, and talking about the father pest response stream the next day.
What they'll do is they'll hear me say that I don't care, and they'll see me crying, and they'll post that. But I still think it was a good play. I do. I mean, obviously it wasn't
A good play. What, to tell that story? What?
the orchestra or anything. I just got overwhelmed by, obviously I get sensitive about my family 100%, but
So let's consider these things when viewing the following. Just 10 minutes after my premiere on Tectone finished airing, he immediately would go onto Twitter and post what many suspected as sympathy farming. Quote, "Rest in peace, Christy. You were like a mother to me and the kindest person I've ever met. I'll miss you forever and I love you." People DM'd me letting me know it was posted, and at first I thought, yeah, I don't know about that. It's a bit too conspiratorial, even if a bit coincidental. I said I would have to see if the person didn't pass that day in order to consider it. It's an odd coincidence for him to post this just 10 minutes after my premiere ended, but you'd need more. Well, people were actually able to find online that this person had actually not passed that day, but well over a week ago. Since the tweet was framed in a way that would make the reader think that she passed that day, and it was just 10 minutes after the premiere finished, I do think there was a chance he was sympathy farming. As I've already established, this is a key trait Tectone has and utilizes.
Interesting. So in the previous video, which I covered in a previous stream, Shamu kind of lays it out how it just lays out the dirty laundry, right? It's a kind of like a exposed video. Okay. So Tectone's response seems to be, it seems the timing I do get is a little interesting. Now, could Tectone have like found out that this person had died and in using this? Because what is, it's kind of like just changing the topic, you know, changing the focus. Instead of like addressing these allegations, accusations, whatever, you just changed the topic altogether.
When operating online. One thing you have to realize about Tectone is that he is hyper-fixated and paranoid about videos being critical of him and negative coverage. If you go to any video like this, you are likely to see Tectone commenting on the video sometimes immediately after they go up. Videos with 200 views to a couple thousand.
I barely even talked about the guy. I talked more about the Thorps. And if I get a comment, then I'll prove it.
We'll often have Tectone there commenting on it. This man is plugged in bigly and is watching the vast majority of videos and coverage he receives. Tectone will respond by saying people were attacking his friend's mother that passed away and that they were saying he was making it up. But that wasn't the point anyone was making at all. The point was the timing of the post coupled with the video and her passing well over a week prior. Things would get even stranger when Tectone would respond to all this by saying he was having schizophrenic hallucinations, seeing this woman's spirit in the room, vaguely addressing why he made the post about this woman a week later, while also claiming that he was paying for this woman's hospital stay and life support.
Bro has seen God himself. Oh, I was hallucinating like crazy yesterday. I was sitting on this couch when I heard the news about Christy passing, and my OBS was open because I was talking to Shinya while trying to get my stream set up. I swear to God, Christy was behind me. Sometimes I can't tell if I'm a schizophrenic or if I'm a shaman.
A shaman or a schizophrenic?
Yo, guys, what do you think? Anyways, lightning tone, fire tone. In case you guys don't know, my best friend's mom died around 8 days ago. My buddy wasn't really ready to talk to me about it until like 2 days ago. And then I got him on the call yesterday to actually find out what happened because he told me there was bad news. And I actually was helping pay for the life support of Christy for a bit there because she was more to a mom to me than my actual mom was.
It could totally be coincidental that he made the post accidentally making it look like she had just passed away around 10 to 20 minutes after the premiere finished. But again, I find it odd that it would take over a week for Tectone to find out about this, especially when according to him, this woman was more of a mom to him than his own mother. If you recall, one of the lesser known secrets about Tectone was his inability to have sex for the vast majority of his 10-year relationship with his ex-wife Freem and the totality of Pink's 2-year relationship with him.
You understand why I would not have sex with you. As a victim of assault and myself, I had trauma when it came to having sex. This is a known fact. I have told you this from day one. I don't want to apologize for being raped and being scared.
So I did
okay. When I heard that in Shamu's previous video, I was like, oh, dude, that guy's full of crap. And it's like, I know it's kind of a bad look to like not, I guess, believe someone's story like that, but it's like, no. No, I don't think. And watch this.
I find it funny when opening his response to my video that I was agreeing with Tectone overcompensating and announcing to his audience that he had been having a ton of sex.
I just passed the out, dude. Like, I mean, oh, Jesus. I was just having so much sex. I just passed out. I don't know. I just blew my load.
Tectone is definitely afraid to review the video and most likely never will on stream. Inside his Discord, if you even attempt to post any video tangentially related to mine, you will be banned from posting.
So shout out to the Castlevania music in the background. I like that. That's a nice touch.
The only reason Tectone had any comments about my video whatsoever was because the ex-OTK member Justin Minks, or Minks on Twitter, shared the video and said, "Just a reminder, this dude supports his father, who is a rapist, and got an anime tattoo to feel better after sexually assaulting and degrading his past 2 partners."
Justin Minks. That's an old name too, right? She's been around for like forever.
But okay, I've had bad interactions with him myself in private, but this video will really shine some light to viewers.
Like the other day where he posted about Minx going in about me, about my quote unquote allegations, right? Here we go again. Yeah, those things that are obviously, those were very serious, even though it's been over a year and nothing happened.
I mean, something has happened though. As Tectone himself has stated, he's being investigated 100% and has been in contact with the police.
I'll be real. I went to the police yesterday, right? Because, like, you know, they're going to investigate me. They're going to investigate me 100%. They're going to investigate me. They're going to investigate me 100%. Anybody's worked with the police, it is
100% investigated.
So slow. It's unbelievable. Look at this. Minx takes shots. Post this weird ass. This the worst hit piece.
It's the worst hit piece, but Tectone refuses to watch it or any of the numerous people that have covered it, even banning his Discord members from being able to post anything related to it in his Discord. If it's comically bad, Tectone could pick it apart. But
you know what? If I didn't know any better, I think Shamu wanted me to watch this. All that Castlevania background music, dude. For the longest time, that's all I've really been playing on for music for these streams.
Never will, because he has no explanation nor any good answers to the questions that the video poses. One of my main criticisms of Tectone is he is a prolific liar, which we will see plenty of today.
So this one guy, what's his name? I forget the fucking guy's name. It's something Moo.
So right away, the guy literally just had my video on screen, but is such a dishonest coward, he has to pretend not to know who I am. After
I can't say your name. You're Voldemort, Tim.
Have been reviewing my video for the past week.
Moo. I don't know. This guy DMs me being like, so Mr. Tectone, sir, may I get a couple questions about what's going on with your current issues with your exes?
I told him I would be covering all of his recent controversies with his father and ex-partners because I wanted to be sure to include his side for context. All the questions
Right, which is what you do. If you're going to do like a video on someone, you want to get their side of things, you know? It'd be unethical to not do that. You know, if I did a D-Dog video about what happened with in the kitchen, it'd be like, I would need to hear D-Dog's side. Absolutely, which we're going to hear probably tomorrow. Which is going to be great.
Laid out were the most critical criticisms I had for Tectone, or lies I felt I had caught him in.
And I'm like, yeah, sure, I can answer anything that you want me to answer. And then he sends me like the most inflammatory questions of all time. And I'm like, okay, well, I can't answer these, but if you wait a little bit and you wait for the results of the investigation that is currently ongoing, then you'll have your answers.
The majority of these questions he had already talked about publicly. I asked why he hadn't filed a defamation case, if there was a period of time Pink wasn't paying rent, if there were any other receipts he had posted so I could be sure to include those in the video, his ex's lawsuit, the revenge his wife was accused of spreading that is now considered false by both parties, and if his ex-wife had ever planned on making allegations against him. One of only two questions he answered is a verifiable lie by Tectone, and the other was included in the last video twice when questioning if he had encouraged Pink to go after his ex-wife with legal cases and revenge allegations.
Right. So if you want to wait a little bit before you make your video, that way you can actually be informed, bada bing, bada boom, there you go. And he's like, Tectone's trying to avoid my questions and silence me from making the video.
I
never said anything like that.
I did not say he was trying to silence me, but I did say he was low-key asking me not to make the video, which I do think is probably the fairest criticism he offers, as it's self-admittedly a bit overdramatic. That being said, this is like 5 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. Out of curiosity to not fuel any fire, would it be better to wait to make the video until the result of the investigation? Or why does it need to be made now? Exactly. He's just asking, hey, why don't you just put off the video?
Seconds of an hour-long video. There is a ton of criticisms and lies I caught in that video. So it's telling this is one of the few points he's willing to bring up at all.
And then the guy goes live with an hour and 8-minute video.
Oh, yeah. Dude, they actually, D-Dog and Ava were talking about like politics in the car ride. Yeah.
Of the most dog shit, bad faith arguments I've ever seen in my entire life. And then he starts psychoanalyzing my face expressions and my body language.
No,
and saying,
not even true.
You see, he's lying because look at how his eyebrow twitches here.
So this is the first outright lie by Tectone. I never say you can tell he is lying by reading his facial expressions. I'm not even sure if I make any conclusions whatsoever over his facial expressions. I do close-ups on important moments to add entertainment or to make it dramatic, but what he just said never happens in the video. It's just a lie.
Then he gets plazookas. as a viable source of information.
This is the other outright lie Tectone tries to sell. Blazookas is an A-log channel of Tectone, but I only use his videos as an archive for a stream Tectone and his archive channel deleted. -1 comment made, Blazookas never speaks in the video, it's just using the archive. At the end of the video, I have an archive thanks because I always think the creators' platforms are users.
Yeah, it was a kind of a very brief reference.
That archive things, but outside of this comment.
And then she went after his wife, and there was a whole controversy over that. She basically had protected him, defended him, and he used her constantly.
Blazookas never comes up in the video, but Tectone wants to exaggerate this to manipulate his audience.
This guy is 58 years old. This guy is 58 years old, I shit you not. Every single day, he makes a video about me. He even put his 1-year anniversary of making videos on me with the most schizo takes ever. And here's the guy he's listening to.
It's actually incredible that one of my main criticisms of Tectone was him lying and manipulating his audience. And in the response itself, he's actually doing it. I've never spoken to Blazookas, and outside of a single archive, there's really nothing there.
He's a 58-year-old man who accidentally died.
I'm waiting for the juicy part. I'm waiting for him to get into the court docs because that's going to be the real meat.
Himself, leaked all of his private information. So I've done the favor of not talking about him for a year because if you want his full name and address, it's already out there on the internet. So I don't talk about him ever because this already happened. People already looked into his background. People already looked up that he has multiple diagnosed mental illnesses, right?
I really think this guy may be the most deceptive person I've ever covered. It is so obvious he's attempting to tie me to someone his audience is primed to regard as mentally ill in order to try to discredit me, essentially. Beyond being totally fake here, Tectone is also malicious. He made sure to tell his audience, hey, this old man's docs is out there, just so you know, all while framing it as if he is doing what's best for someone he obviously deeply dislikes talking about him. And for the record, I have zero clue.
And that is clearly what he was trying to do there. Like, guys, just remind you, this guy we don't like, his docs is out there. You can find it. It's easy to find. They know where to find it. They know where to get it.
If any of the things Tectone is saying about Blazookas are true here, as my last 2 videos demonstrated, Tectone be lying a whole lot. It's already been stated, but I've never spoken with Blazookas, nor did I get his testimony from my last video in any way. To me, though, it just seems like he's just another guy A-logging someone. That's why I called him the, quote, resident Tectone A-log in my last video.
I've warned this guy to stop.
Which I am the resident Thorp A-log. I don't consider myself an A-log. Not really.
Making content about me. He still does it. And they're using this guy as a credible source where all he says is, the women are telling the truth and Tectone's lying, even though I've proved everything, because there's this narrative going around me, which is Tectone's used an NDA to silence up one of his exes.
Yeah, it is. Okay, that's something that is brought up in the video. There was an NDA, which is very suspicious. Very suspicious.
We don't know why the NDA was signed. The only thing we do know is that it was sometime around when his ex-girlfriend was suing his wife after discovering his ex-wife was going to go public with allegations against Tectone. We cannot make definitive statements, though. We as the viewers do not know what happened. The point was to look at the timeline and contradictions or outright lies Tectone made. That does not mean we know definitively if Tectone is guilty of all these things he's been accused of. Just that, as viewers, these are things that should be considered.
And it's like, first of all, I was the one who was placed under NDA.
This guy, man, he's...
No. I think it was both parties.
Something else. You both were placed under NDA. There is no definitive statement made by me about why you were, only that it followed shortly after she was going to make abuse accusations public. There could be some mutual reason, I suppose, but it went from ex-wife is about to drop a Google Doc detailing your abuse to lawsuits and false police reports against her, and then the Google Doc being silenced. And
yeah, you just look at the timeline there. And it's kind of like, well, these are things that happened. You can make your own conclusion. Google Doc detailing the abuse set to release, lawsuits and police reports against her, and a wake of lawsuits and police allegations are never made public and NDAs are signed. Huh. What happened there? Seems like there was a closed-door discussion. An agreement. Huh. That's a coincidence.
And NDAs being up.
Right? I didn't go towards anybody and place them underneath an NDA. That's not a thing that happened. That's never a thing that happened. And the other thing that happened is you cannot NDA a crime. You cannot do that. That's a thing that you cannot do.
Right, so this is true, but it literally does not change the fact that she was going to make allegations, which you lied to me and to everybody else about. Separating the insane thumbnails for a second, these videos are mainly to illustrate how Tectone lies, because those are the things that can be proven, which should cause skepticism when looking at a timeline of events and his narratives.
So my dad, right? My dad. Man, people really like talking about my dad.
So this is the last thing Tectone talks about in regards to the video, and it is interesting. One of the criticisms I levy at Tectone was the performance he gave after his father's drama blew up.
I looked just Asmund Gold.
He basically threw him under the bus, talked about how his father was putting a gun to his head, abusing him, and his father was being, quote, a monster.
It's kind of hard to think of your family as a monster.
However, after watching the video, now he will be defending his father.
But I got sent an article about what it was that he actually did, because everybody was telling me that my father was a and you know, everybody kept on saying, oh dude, your dad's a dad's a and I'm sure at this point, at this time, you guys have probably heard that, right? I'm sure at this point you guys probably heard this. Well, I actually got sent an article of what he actually did. The judge found him not guilty of the most serious charges of assault, which would have required him to register as a sexual offender. But yeah, so like, I don't know why everybody's calling my dad a when he didn't even anybody.
So Tectone lies a bit.
He'll defend his monster of a dad, right? But also what I notice is that you'll see him chilling with his dad, hanging out with his dad, but his dad is a monster and put a gun to his head. I don't know about you, but like if my dad ever put a gun to my head, I don't think that's a relationship that would continue to be a thing. I don't think there's any healing from that.
Bit here, but his father was charged with assault and sexual harassment. The controversy for his father was that he was a prolific sex pest, and that when these people came out with allegations, he was tried in a military court and was given what politicians at the time would have regarded as a sweetheart deal. Basically, he was able to keep his pension, stay off the registry, and get off light. This is why his father was the poster child for the, quote, Stop Military initiative that was going on at the time and televised on C-SPAN. But yes, he was never accused of forced penetration, and I don't believe Tectone believes that was ever the case either. Also, the article Tectone uses as proof people lied about his father is the same article I used in my last video. He just doesn't read the rest of the article, where after his father is found guilty, he tries to approach the women and say sorry, and they run away crying from him.
So like,
oh, so there's more to the article. Oh, interesting.
Like, why is everybody calling him a rape? And according to this, he didn't even sexually touch anybody.
So this is untrue.
He just did what D-Dog did. Wow, it's kind of like these stories are related. According to Ava. Hashtag wait until the man talks. That's not very catchy.
He was charged with assault. He just wasn't charged with the more serious ones that would have led to him being a sex offender. I will, however, say this is a much better response than his first one, where he called his father an abusive monster that threatened him when he was younger with taking him out with a firearm. That being said, if it was me, I would probably never address it after the first time, just say, yeah, it happened, and then move on.
So he was a gooner, and he had on his government computer, and he showed it to people, right? So like,
dude, he had corn on his government computer? Really? Dude. That's gnarly. There's no privacy with that stuff.
At least, like, if you can't do the bare minimum of research for that, I mean, I don't know what you want me to say, right?
You gotta sort of admire how dumb this guy thinks his own audience is. He's literally using the article specifically from my video. That's probably where he found it, as I did not see it anywhere else during the scandal.
Play Twister.
And he has the gall to partially present
we're gonna have to
his
watch
audience
this.
don't look into it at all. Considering he watched the video and this was the only response he could muster, I feel even more confident with the lies pointed out in the previous video and its accuracy.
So he was a gooner.
Tectone cannot stand it when people make negative content about him. Back in the Genshin Impact days, he basically had a long string of bullying autistic game meta people for simply saying Tectone's takes weren't backed by any of the mathematics they used to determine optimal strategy. Tectone was so butthurt about this, he likens the criticism to people trying to ruin his life.
So you think that my takes are good?
I don't know. I don't think your take. No. Oh my god, no. But
so it's not a joke.
Do you think me insulting, like saying your Genshin takes aren't good, does that hurt you?
Do you think that when my
I got a June bug in here.
livelihood was to make money off of YouTube, Do you think when I was $1.1 million in debt, do you think that when the entire Genshin community was on me, do you think me saying, oh great, another had made a video on me, I can't wait to deal with the backlash.
I want to get to the
when
court
I
docs.
had no money, when I was about to lose my house, what do you think that was going to do? You can paint it any way that you want. You can say, look at how much of a silly Billy I was being. The reality is you caused a lot of damage.
I was gonna say, because he said I ruined his life on like the video.
All that was about was his crappy takes on Genshin. That's all it is. It's like life ruination there. That's sad, man.
And stuff, but like he was being super nice to me in DM. So like, are you what? Yeah. And I felt really bad.
Tectone is basically an idiot.
So like emotional manipulator.
Offering how he feels about what's best when you have these mega autists doing spreadsheets of frame data and mathematics to determine what's optimal. This would be fine, but of course Tectone would get insecure and then attack these creators and lie to his audience.
Tactics like saying things like he dismantled our argument in 2 minutes using in-game data and logic.
Even when other content creators came on my channel, like when Jinx and Tuner came on my channel, bro, I dismantled him in seconds, and he had to spend 40 minutes trying to justify his cause, right? Y'all were there for that. I dismantled him in seconds. I have been able to defend every single one of my opinions beyond a shadow of doubt using literally in-game data and logic.
Which you can easily see is not what happened if you actually just went and watched the VOD of the actual discussion. However, he is the bigger content creator, so he can rewrite history as much as he wants and say whatever he wants. And he knows that his viewers aren't
So just a filthy, filthy liar. Okay. All right.
going to bother going back and actually looking at the VOD of this discussion and seeing that all of his claims are bullshit. And in a he said situation, the bigger content creator always wins.
That was Jin Jinx, and Tectone had a whole drama with him over his Zhongli meta takes. To add insult to injury, Tectone would later admit that he knew he was wrong, but as he so often does, just completely lied to them and his audience.
Now, let's just call a spade a spade. Do I think Zhongli was good pre-buff? No. Will I ever admit that to another content creator? Absolutely not. Good God, man.
Tectone is a guy who wants to be the base rightoid like his hero Osmongold, but the truth of the matter is he's a degenerate, addicted freak, so he will lie, deceive, and change his views or principles based off what benefits him at any given time. None of this is more apparent than when he decided to go after lolicons, because Tectone himself has a history of liking lolicons and talking sexually about characters that went as low as 6 to 8 years old. While
no way, no, Tectone, no.
Ranking them in a waifu tier list.
Next up, Paimon. Dude, I feel like if Paimon were to visit me, I feel like we'd just be best friends. You know? And I bet she would taste delicious.
What? What? I mean, that looks like a child right there.
Imagine how Paimon's feet would taste when she's 18. Probably like cinnamon and honey. Should be fine. B for I can't believe she's not butter. Awful. Chi-Chi, S tier, adorable. Okay? Hilarious.
What? Okay. Very sus.
Cute. Get this girl a cocoa goat. Okay? She is adorable. She is beautiful. Dude, this girl is already running a f***ing hotel at like...
Dude, man, like if you're a grown-ass man that's like playing these sort of games, these games, I get that, man. Just play whatever game you want, I guess, on that one. But like, why go into this... like this fixation on these characters, especially these younger ones. It's like why? Like why?
Age 6. In patch 2.0, when we gather the Dragon Balls and we revive Chi-Chi, and then she gets to expand to level 18 and age 18, imagine how amazing she would be.
Tectone also openly talked about having crushes on lolly characters.
I want to punch you in the face now, because you make me feel feminine. You make me feel like a little... You make me feel like I'm a little kid back in middle school. They have a crush on you now, and it's not healthy.
Now, I want to make this totally clear that the creator Tectone tried to deplatform was certainly more of an extreme case, without a doubt, 100%. But it is the hypocrisy that I feel is worth addressing. Tectone actively consumed and profited from this type of content. However, he would try to deplatform other Genshin creators for, in some cases, the exact same things he had done, like having lollies in a waifu tier list.
If you were to report a crime to a police officer, that would not be considered drama. This is calling out some disgusting behavior, because I have never seen anybody be this blatant of a file in my whole life. On YouTube, no less.
And feet. If you're into feet, you got it with Nahida. She doing wonders for you. So I just wholeheartedly think both of them are smashable.
So I want to make this very clear. Bro is doing a Genshin Impact's most breedable character tier list and let me just go ahead and show you, puts Nahida and Klee and Diona in S tier. Imagine how Paimon's feet would taste.
well, yeah. I mean, it's like he's talking about himself there when he's talking about the other guy.
Would attempt to cancel this other Genshin Impact creator for doing in some cases the same sort of ranking tier list he himself did in the past. While
Right.
Ren had much more explicit behaviors than Tectone.
So disgusting liar. Okay, all right, degenerate liar. With kind of sus, very sus.
The ranking of lollies in a waifu or breed tier list, in my opinion, is within the same realm. Tectone would then post about how the creator should be deplatformed on Twitter, but delete the post soon after because people began going through his Twitter and finding all of the lolicon artists he was following.
Oh no. Don't be throwing stones, man. Don't be throwing stones at PDFs if you're don't be throwing stones at other lollies if you're a fan of lollies.
Tectone was also called out for simping for a trans lolly that is 15 and talking sexually about the character openly on Twitter. They also had Tectone liking posts with this lolly character getting plowed by some black furry creature.
Oh, gross.
So, needless to say, he was busted again for being a liar. After being caught in 4K, Tectone would panic and mass unfollow every account he had
A lolly liar too. That's very bad.
previously been following. However, afterwards, he immediately followed lolly accounts directly.
I really did not think this was going to be more disgusting than talking about the Thorps, but it kind of is.
After posturing, such as the anime man, which is this guy. You see, Tectone doesn't even really hold this as a principle. He regularly associates with Nuxtaku, who famously associated with Shadman at one time. Shadman is famous for creating depictions of real children doing explicit acts, and famously used Keemstar's own children for one of these disgusting depictions. Nuxtaku also reviewed lolicon and all sorts of things on his own YouTube channel. Point is, Tectone happily associates with people like this and has admitted as much.
I agree. I do think it's a little bit hypocritical of me to follow people who I know like lollies. I definitely think that's hypocritical. But the thing is, Joey's one of the reasons why I started YouTube, and Lucari's one of my best friends. So he's going to have to overlook it sometimes, just to be completely honest. I agree that it's completely hypocritical.
Essentially, Tectone tried to deplatform a competitor in the Genshin Impact space. He admits he still follows all of these other people that are into lolly, and he's on recording ranking toddlers as waifus and talking about them in a sexual manner. So why would Tectone associate, work with, and be okay with some lolly people, but not others?
I'm not going to sit here and
Wait, do we get the court docs? I want to. Okay, hold on. The video is called "The Tectone Court Docs Exposed." I'll let it finish. We're almost done. And then we'll do the twister.
Surprise has lied to do so. Tectone will pretend that he didn't know what lolly meant in the past, and then boldface lied that he only said the word one time, quoting another streamer. Here he is lying to another streamer straight to their face.
Bro, these guys need to be put in a mental asylum, bro. What the?
I said the word lolly one time because in the game's code, Klee and Chi-Chi's body type, they're underneath the category of lolly. So I said the word lolly, and the other thing is I was quoting another content creator. His name's Xlex, who's a good dude. Okay, but him and this other guy called Fob say the word lolly.
Liar. There's so many examples of him saying lolly. Yeah, so he knew what that was.
So I said it for the first time. It gets clipped.
Okay. Hold on, let me take a. I want to see if we get to the court docs. What's this? This looks like we're getting into something. Okay, yeah. Let's okay. So we established that his character is shady and sus, and he's a liar. He's a manipulator. Okay, let's get to the meat of it.
Like Nux, I think that's completely fine. However, I don't, so I really don't care. That's pretty much it. All right, cool. Like, comment, subscribe.
Now, let's get into the court papers.
All right.
They were filed June 25th, 2024. Before delving into them, it's important to remember that this is Tectone and his then girlfriend Pinkside, which will look to paint Freem in the worst possible light. 2 months after this filing, Freem would deny every allegation made within these court papers and demand a trial. 3 months after this, and Pink would respond asking to dissolve the case with a notice of non-suit with prejudice, where both parties would bear their own costs and attorney fees. So we should remember that when this was contested to go to trial, Pink dropped the lawsuit and came out saying the most damning allegations in the suit were false, so people can read through the filings and come to their own conclusions. All of the filings will appear on screen for viewers to read, but there are specific points I will hit so this doesn't go on forever. The first page is standard, with Pink seeking monetary relief of over $250,000, but no more than $1 million. The next 2 pages explain Mythic Talent and their roster of Asmongold, Miskiff, Tectone, and others. It states that Freem assisted Tectone with daily management of Tectone's brand and business, and that she was the head artist of Mythic Talent and worked as a designer for OTK and Mythic. Now, part of this I had in my last video, but what I didn't have, which further proves one of Tectone's lies, is it states that
Oh yeah, Tectone, his girls. I mean, they're kind of on the chubby side, but they have some nice busts. Okay, I mean honestly, they're good. You know, for the eyes and all. Yeah.
Kurzem was hired on July 25th, 2022. This date is important because Tectone had claimed to Pink, and the public through her, that the reason Tectone verbally abused his wife in the car was because he found out Freem was cheating on him right before this car domestic.
Keep this in mind. This is the day he caught her and Cruz cuddling on the couch and realized she was cheating on him with Cruz, his assistant.
However, this July 2022 date is months and months after this. It also corresponds with the plane tickets Pink had posted as proof to prove Tectone was lying about this. And these
Tectone's a liar here. Okay.
Court documents further corroborate the date of Kurzem's arrival, further cementing one of Tectone's lies. Exhibit 1 is attached to this page's claims about Kurzem and Freem going on dates. A couple interesting tidbits about this. 1. The person who leaked all of her private communication with Freem to Tectone is VTuber Kitnetic. Interestingly, half a year later, Kitnetic would be one of the people backing up both Freem and Pink publicly about Tectone being abusive. The other thing of note is just that this corresponds.
So interesting. So it's funny how like they'll first start working with Tectone and then they realize something and they turn against them. It's kind of like, oh, his shit stinks. The bullshit he was giving them was stink. Pure stink.
Correspondence was made well after Freem and Tectone separated in September. Page 5 elaborates more on the date Kurzem and Freem went on, and then further states Freem would separate from Tectone, leaving 8 days after this, filing for divorce 4 months later. The next page states Pink and Tectone began dating in December of 2022 and provides Twitter logs to corroborate the timeline. Given its validity, the exhibit does suggest that Pink Chu and Tectone began talking a month after Freem filed for divorce. It then gets into the revenge allegations, which Pink now denies ever existed. The only evidence provided is a still of the front yard of Pink Chu and Tectone getting into the car. Now this is tricky, but it specifically states there were cameras, quote, around the house. I'm assuming since the only evidence is of the front yard, that these cameras were around the outside of the house, but this is never clarified in the filing. Tectone states on the next page that his ex-wife called him and said, quote, is she better than me?
I will say this video is tripping me out because dude, on my streams back in the day, I used to just play Castlevania music in the background. So I'm like, do I have my music playing here?
And told him about the cameras and that she cheated on Tectone while they were still living together. Then there's a bunch of high school drama about who is dating who and rumors being spread. One in particular, the quote gag reflex surgery, is one I had no idea even existed until reading this court filing. It also mentions the micro comment Freem made about microtone. As a quick aside,
well, yeah, dude, he looks like a dude who would have a micro.
Last video, I didn't think much of these comments other than Tectone's ex just talking poorly about him. But I was made aware that he has actually openly talked about having a micro before, so I'm leaning more towards microtone not being just a meme.
That's what women do when I pull out my penis. They say, oh, wow, so small. That's my ritual. I wake up, I jerk off, and I go do my job. But I woke up, started that, and then I covered it up as me scratching my leg. Thankfully, I have a very small cock.
Call it a stereotype.
Well, to be fair, I mean, you know what? Moving on. I don't know, man. He could be just joking. But he could be real about that, too.
Call it unfortunate circumstances, but being a self-admitted microtone ain't helping his abuse allegations, fam. If you're keeping score, you can put a point in the dick category for this one. Next, I mentioned one of Tectone's friends, Zizix, presented as someone who knows all the allegedly illegal things Freem is doing to Tectone. For those who don't know, Zizix is a guy who, upon Pikachu making allegations public, potentially spread fake DMs of Pink to try to discredit her. Claims he didn't know that they were fake after being called out for it, but you can decide that on your own. I'm kind of 50-50 on it. Tectone also claims his ex-wife sent videos to Kinetic and the CEO of Mythic Talent. Next, Freem is accused of posting Tectone's bank statements, stealing money, and a whole host of things. However, the exhibits that are provided to prove these claims contain none of that info whatsoever.
Oh, okay. So they had statements that made claims, but they didn't have any evidence to back it up.
Page 10 states that on February 3rd, Freem announced that she was not on good terms with Tectone, and there were current legal happenings between them and their lawyers. Then on page 11, the next day, it gets back to Pink that Freem was about to go public with allegations against Tectone. It's stated as, quote, serious and false allegations. But upon hearing them from Pink, Tectone freaked out. He found out that a Google Doc was about to be released regarding the abuse allegations, and that Vebe, Kuko, and Soda Poppin were aware of the alleged abuse. Tectone claims it was being used
Who
as
are these
blackmail.
people?
Immediately after this, in the court filings, it states that in response to these allegations potentially becoming public, Pinkchu then elects to file a police report against Freem for revenge. It then claims that people that used to employ Freem were sent revenge.
That's right.
But again, Pinkchu claims this revenge never existed and that she was manipulated to press charges against Freem to silence her. So if this is true, what the hell is going on with Freem's former employers who were representing Tectone at the time and still are presently?
Whoa, that's crazy. That's insane. So the wife is coming out, the ex-wife is coming out with allegations. So then Tectone manipulates his girlfriend to file a police report and all that stuff for the revenge corn. But there was never any revenge corn. Ever.
Let's take a moment to consider a few things. One, Pink and Tectone are alleging in this that Freem was just willy-nilly spreading revenge of them to higher-ups and co-workers at the org she worked for at the time. How deranged does this sound on the face of it? Oh, hey, boss and CEO of Mythic Talent, Musashi, that pays my bills. Man, me and my new boyfriend are furious at my ex-husband and his new girlfriend like you wouldn't believe. Here, let me just send you this I have of them that I secretly recorded on security cameras. It sounds insane. Mythic Talent is a talent agency of mostly VTubers with other people signed such as Tectone and Osmongold. Pretty good agency, especially if you're willing to be on the record as receiving revenge from your employees and potentially later going to court for it. There's no documentation whatsoever or statement from Mythic Talent's CEO or employees if any of this happened, by the way. So I suppose the question would be, if we are assuming these are lies, if Mythic Talent was aware that they were being named as a witness to revenge crimes that never happened, how involved were they were helping push a lawsuit in favor of two of the people they were representing at the time, Pink and Tectone? Those are the only two options. Either Freem sent all of her co-workers and her boss, the CEO.
Never trust a girl wearing a choker. I learned that the hard way. But I fell in love with her because she gave me a BJ in the first. I told you guys that story. I think I told you guys that story. I don't need to tell it again. It's too much.
CEO of Mythic Talent, Musashi, revenge her ex-husband and his new girlfriend, where they knowingly lied about receiving it in order to aid two of the creators they were representing at the time. We know it's stated in the court documents that Freem was telling other creators a part of this network about her alleged abuse from Tectone. So how much was there to gain in participating in a lawsuit or the police action that occurred right after these allegations got back to everyone and were about to become public? And can you guess who Mythic Talent is owned by? The same company that has had several of these sorts of allegations in the past, OTK, or One True King. Founded by OTK members Asmongold and Tips Out, who you can see here with Tectone on the Steak and Eggs podcast. 2. The VTuber who leaked all of her communications with Freem, Kinetic, was the main source they used throughout this, with leaked private conversations of Freem venting to what appears to be a friend. The odd thing about this is that months later, when Pink came out with her allegations against Tectone, Kinetic tweeted in support of both women, claiming they had the exact same story as far as the abuse they experienced with Tectone.
The exact same story, the exact same stuff, because he has like a pattern there. Baby, allegedly. We got.
Pink made it public that the revenge wasn't real. There has been no clarification from any of these supposed witnesses in regards to any of this, as so far as saying, hey, she's lying or anything else. Thinking this was strange, I reached out to Kinetic, who actually responded to me in the exact same way Tectone did. She said that they would talk about this subject, but because there was a lawsuit, they couldn't. However, there is no lawsuit. And I was able to get her to clarify after I mentioned the police investigation that that's actually what she meant. Basically, I was told what was stated publicly is all that can be really said, out of fear of the ongoing police investigation or any potential legal fallout. I wish I could give a clearer answer, as the implications of the revenge from being a lie are actually pretty massive. The police
because if they filed a false police report, well, that itself is illegal too. I mean, there's repercussions for that. So sometimes agencies don't really follow through on that shit, though. Okay.
Action against Freem happened directly after she was going to make her allegations public, which was followed shortly after with a lawsuit. It's pretty simple. If the revenge wasn't real, it calls into question why the company Mythic Talent was saying that it was. It makes me question how hard Mythic Talent were pushing for litigation in the aftermath of Tectone's ex-wife possibly coming out with allegations. There's nothing you could say definitively, though nobody involved in the lawsuit is willing to clarify or confirm whether or not the revenge was real. Around 30 hours after reaching out to Musashi, the CEO of Mythic Talent, and others, somebody attempted to hack my Twitter account. There were around
Oh, wow. Interesting. Tempting. Oh, tempting. Revealing, possibly.
10 password resets sent all within the same minute. Obviously, there's no telling who tried hacking my account whatsoever, and it could have nothing to do with what I've been working on at all.
Could have been just, see, that's the thing I like about Shamu. He's not coming to a conclusion. He's just playing this out there. He's not saying he was hacked by them. He's just saying, look, man, this kind of happened around the same time. Coincidence or not?
However, I felt it was worth mentioning and including for posterity's sake. Page 14 contains a record request for the police report that Pink filed, which was done by Freem's boyfriend, Kurzum. Then, an anonymous account on Twitter, which you could assume was Kurzum, began posting the report, intimating that the report was a lie. If it isn't a lie, and Freem was guilty of this, it would be a very odd thing to do to just start posting the incident report about you. After the police report was posted 2 other times on Twitter,
McKinsey, how's
on
it
March
going?
15th, Pink would send a cease and desist to Freem. And that's it for the allegations made in the court filings. The rest of the pages I received were just reiterating the allegations and the type of damages Pink was pursuing at the time. If for some reason you'd like to see those, you can let me know. But
yeah. So what I'll do for you guys, if you guys want to follow up on that, if you want to know more, the court documents and all that, I'll just post a link to the video, to Shamu's video here. There's that, okay? Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to shift gears, and we got like an hour or so. I usually end around 10:30 my side. So let's check out this Twister game, because watching girls play Twister is fun. Watching adult women play Twister, you gotta be more specific, right? Let's watch them play Twister. All right, here we go. Let's start this. All right, now let's do it.
Next. One at a time, though.
It's not one at a time.
That's what I remember.
You're supposed to bend all over each other.
Yeah. It's not one at a time. You're all supposed to be on the. Who said one at a time? Was that Lo, or was it Ava?
All about getting tangled up with other people.
Yeah, but you do that by going.
Okay. All right. Left foot
Trust
green.
me, I know how to play Twister.
We all.
You guys, okay. You guys ready?
I mean, one at a time, like you take turns, but you're all okay. The mat together. Okay, that's what they got to do.
The next one is right hand blue. Right hand blue. Right foot red.
Left hand,
right foot red. This is already getting very precarious. You got to keep that. You got to keep the blue there.
Left hand titty.
Left hand titty. No.
Yeah, you gotta grab a titty.
That's not officially
Sorry.
See, I made this funny. Keep going.
Left
Promise,
foot
you got
green.
this.
You got to move your left foot to green.
It's already on green, so you just
We're already on green.
Okay.
pay attention.
Left foot red. Once you move to your left foot.
There we go. I'm gonna get
Definitely not supposed to hold it
They're
at the
gonna
same
fall
time.
over, hit that chair.
Because no one's gonna fail. They always do the same one.
It's Spicoli's secret.
Nice.
Right hand yellow.
Spicoli's gonna love this.
This looks hard. This is hard to do.
Wait. I'm ready.
I'm just gonna keep going. Right hand.
Ava, why are you wearing that shirt,
That's not
Ava?
that
What are
hard.
you doing? Ava's wearing a big blanket that's blocking out Lo and Ruby. I'm just saying.
Honestly, they should be in bikinis. As much as you guys probably don't want to see that.
All right. Left
just
foot green.
Left foot green. Oh God. Okay.
Yeah, Lo's definitely gonna win this one.
Hey.
Okay, we should make the rules if you like. If you leave.
You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to. Okay. Anyway.
If you like. If you stop picking the circle, you're out.
Your hand or a body part moves. That's not the color. That's when you lose.
How do you lose?
By
Oh,
like
my God.
say you said left.
You lose by falling down. Like if you fall over, if you're like touching the ground all over, like how like Ava was, that's a loss right there. Look, man, I can show you how it's supposed to be played.
He asked a question. Oh,
Not me. Like I'm not gonna play Twister.
All right. It's now going to be
One at a time.
left hand red.
Left hand right. Left hand red. Okay. Easy. Okay. Now what?
Right hand.
Oh my God, it's works, dude.
Right hand green. Right hand green.
Right hand.
Oh, they can't. Nope, they're fucked.
I'll be honest. I'm just saying what colors I think would be the hardest right now.
Oh my God. right now. I'm yelling, fuck.
All right,
Well, you want to get their legs as far apart as
Left hand
possible.
blue. I don't think these are the rules.
Right foot red. No, it's already red.
Well, already on that, bro. Next.
Right hand red.
See, D-Dog's really missing out. He could be in the middle of all this.
I love it.
Left foot yellow.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Leave. Woo. That was beautiful.
I feel like no one's gonna ever lose. It's gonna go forever.
It feels like they're taking like their
so,
foot or their hand off for
this
like a
is-
split
this is
second.
how
then
these
putting it
ladies
back
do it,
on.
okay?
Not. I think
Okay,
I have.
they're all kind of like they're hovering.
Yeah, you got to go
Sorry,
faster.
like-
I'm
like-
trying to read the rules. This is not correct, but okay.
Like notice how they're not really touching the ground. Like that chick, her foot's on a color, her knees on another color. Okay, but they fall over. Okay. Even the one in the back, she has to keep herself up because if you fall down, if you touch the ground, if like your whole leg's touching the ground, dude, it's over. That's how you're supposed to play it. That's how you do it. Okay. I'm just showing you guys how it's done. And watch. Someone's about to lose. How do they lose? They fall. They collapse. Probably around now, honestly. Someone's about to fall. Someone's gonna fall. Someone's gonna fall right now. Carefully, you have to move her foot around. And then, yeah. So there you go. Well, I do want to see him fall though. Oh, well, now that is a tangle right there. That is that is it. So we're not going to get that sort of tangle. Oh, see, there you go. She fell back. She fell back on her back. Okay, she's out. Ina is out. Her name's Ina.
It's like my time fucking froze. God damn it.
Just say color.
That was for educational purposes.
Right hand red.
What?
Right hand red.
I want you guys to be educated.
Oh my god.
That was what
He's
it
not
said.
paying
Right
attention
foot
at all.
green. Well, I just switched it to tab.
He's playing video games at the same time.
Here, let me move over here.
You're supposed to go faster, Ponce, so they get
Right
tripped
foot
up.
red. I'm moving tabs.
Huh?
Right foot. Stop talking about me, Jeremy. Right foot red.
Ruby's out.
Well, Ruby's out.
Ruby's out.
Dude. All right.
See, that's how it's supposed to be played.
Ooh, B Bean said they started on the wrong end of the board.
Yeah, can we restart? Let's see you guys both.
Bro, you guys are
Okay, keep going. Okay. Next one is right hand red.
It's already there, dude.
I'm just reading out loud if I get it. Okay. Right foot yellow.
Right foot yellow. Yes.
Is Grace watching this? I'm gonna actually want to watch Grace react to this. They're supposed to be. Princess is doing the spinner. Oh, she's not streaming right now.
Left foot yellow. Already
Already
is.
on yellow.
Right hand green.
God.
Right hand green.
I'm gonna start thinking fast.
Ruby,
Left
you're
foot
blocking
green.
the way.
I feel like Alex Simon says.
Left foot.
Ruby's
red.
cucking the content.
Left
Yes,
foot.
that's what it says.
Left foot red.
I know, I'm psychic.
Uh-oh.
Yep. You're not gonna be able to do this. Yep, she's fucked.
I can't do it.
No, you can do it. You can. Oh,
You're at least supposed to fake a fall.
hurt yourself. All right, low one.
Oh my gosh.
All right, do you guys want to try to do one?
So Mackenzie, you think they set the Dalmatian Dog up? Do you think the Ava story is made up? That's a theory. And I could see why.
Sometimes I feel like that might be easier. Yeah, we could try 1% at a time.
Yeah.
All right, so Ruby, you go first since you lost.
I got
All right.
the thing now.
All right, yeah, let's try 1% at a time.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you're right. The official rules are you're supposed to do it at the same time.
Every
Yeah, I know.
Oh, but
Francis.
you're supposed to be okay. You're supposed to be mirrored. You're supposed to be mirrored. That's why it's supposed to be different. I was like, you're not supposed to do the same exact move.
All right. We need to intro
Okay.
me.
Watching Ruby dance like that is
Oh,
it's
so
not
like
a no, don't do that. Don't do that.
I can play some music through my microphone. I set that up.
Oh yeah,
The LOL Angels theme,
Ruby's
dude.
not sexy.
That should be on your
It
playlist.
has to be on Spotify. Or in,
not on your list, dude. I'm blocking you.
Oh no, it's on Prawn's YouTube playlist.
Shout out to Gummy. Appreciate you. My friend. My friend. Here we go.
I can play guitar if chat wants me to play guitar.
All right, go ahead, Ruby. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, let's go. Come on.
all right, Ruby, are you ready?
Yeah.
Your first spin is. Or you doing Ava? I'll watch. I'll spectate.
No, it's left foot red. Left foot red. All right, no, and also Ruby, if you lift up any limb that isn't supposed to be lifted up, that's when you lose. All right. Left hand green. Okay.
Okay.
Left
What are you
foot
doing, Ruby? Are you
Now
fingering
she's
yourself?
fingering herself here.
green.
What is she doing?
Okay.
Oh, she
Like a
lost.
rat.
Oh wait, oh no. Okay.
You're good.
Why is only one person playing?
Yeah, I was thinking like you guys would take turns. Like Ruby would do one spin, then Lo would do a spin, then Ava would do a spin.
Does anybody have a soundboard with a fart
No,
effect
there should be multiple people on the board.
on it? Now would be a perfect time to play
On
that
the
fart
mat.
effect.
I feel like that's gonna end up with you guys like tangled up.
Why is she covering her cooch?
Left hand red.
Why is she covering her butt?
Ruby, maybe don't put your hand there. It looks weird.
Flashing. No.
So,
All right.
It looks worse than if we could actually see
Also,
it.
you're not touching green. You're not even touching green anymore.
Ruby.
Right foot? No, right hand pussy.
I mean, are you still in? I don't know.
Well, you said red, so maybe she is it that time of the month?
Because
Right
Ruby,
hand
you're
on
lifting
pink.
the bottom part that you're not supposed to be lifting.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
I gotta run, guys. I've
Ruby
run this game
lost.
enough. I'll see you guys around. Peace out.
Peace out.
All right, here, you guys roll. Time to go.
I thought they got a lot of engagement during their nightclub stream. Is that right? I mean, that's what I saw.
Yeah, it's not pretty. All right, come on now.
You guys aren't actually going to PronCon, are you? That sounds depressing.
All right. Dun, 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 dun. Left foot yellow.
Okay.
Right foot yellow. Oh, you got it too easy.
Yeah, come on.
Okay. Right foot yellow again. What the fuck? Right foot blue.
Oh, it says two of you play one spin. Ruby, stop. No, I'll never stop masturbating.
Left hand green.
So I say every
Yeah.
time I date. Left hand
Just
green.
thinking
Go.
we really should just do a full-on BoyCon. Let's just get everybody together in one place.
Right
Open
foot
invite.
blue.
I say Hormaxer post that one.
Set up. I'm sure you have a lot of connections.
Yes, right foot blue. Okay.
I do, Ruby.
Wait. What did Ava private? Which one did she private? The car ride? Or the dancing one? I caught it this morning. So I must have caught it before it was privated.
I do.
What did, what did distinction say? It says right foot yellow now.
BoyCon.
Boy time.
Yeah, I think Ben's gonna play over Ruby's pussy shot over and over and over again, and yeah, that and then maybe hoping that it gets hard, but it won't.
Everybody from the boy is invited. No gatekeeping.
The boy.
Right foot green.
Someone will most certainly die.
Whoa. Sounds.
Right hand green.
If we did a whole Boyd meetup,
Guys, you watch
Ruby does have nice boobs. You're right, Grimace. Good job, Ruby.
Go from that side. So left foot blue. Right
I don't really see any scenario where Lo can lose at this when it's just her.
she seems very flexible.
Yeah, I'm probably about to be playing for a minute.
Right hand blue. All right, yeah, she's making it a little trickier for herself with that one.
Yeah, she needs to be more drunk for this.
Left hand red.
Where's the Hennessy at?
You drank it all, Jeremy. Right foot green.
Got long legs.
Yeah, see, she's not gonna fall. Even if you said left foot red, she'd still be fine.
See, that's why you need two people there. That's why you get tangled up, and that's what makes it more difficult.
That's the only thing that would take her out is left foot red.
Left hand red. Oh, it's already on there. Right foot.
So if Spicoli thought there was going to be any sort of like lesbian action here, no, none, zero. They can't even play Twister right.
Yellow.
What's chat doing?
Why are they doing it one at a time?
Right hand yellow.
Is it ever supposed to?
Yeah, right, Mackenzie. Like it's boring to play it like this.
I know we were not supposed to play with
Yeah, it's a 2-player game.
Left foot.
Oh, they're just not finding this out.
All right, this one's gonna be hard. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I might actually fall on this one. I'm not gonna lie.
I have to agree, Mackenzie.
Left foot red. Hold on, it still has to go to green.
There's only one part
Left foot red.
where I was like, I think it was the nightclub stream when I saw how Lo looked in that dress she was wearing. I was like, oh damn, and that was it. I was like, okay, yeah, she can get the eyeballs when she's like dressed in a certain way, but man, like her personality, it just sucks everything.
Right hand green.
Isn't her butt touching the ground?
Okay. Belly button up in the air.
Yeah. Your butt's not supposed to be touching the ground.
Right hand green again. Okay.
These ladies know how to play it.
Left foot red already there.
You know, of course, the Japanese ladies know how to play it, right? The Japanese do everything to the extreme. Okay, that's how they are.
Right foot red. Oh yeah. Okay, that's way better. Oh my gosh, I'm so comfortable now. Right foot blue. Right hand blue. Bro, this is low-key lame.
I hope this shows up into somebody's algorithm and they're just like, what the hell's going on here?
Okay, Ruby, you want to get in? Yeah, Ruby, join in. Come on.
It's like one person playing Twister. Boring.
Fall on top of me though. I'm gonna be so upset.
Hey, put some baby oil on that mat. Make it more interesting.
Steven,
Right,
I don't
I'm
play
gonna stay
this.
here though. So the next one goes to both of us. All right. So just stay on the side of the board. We're gonna join in. I'm too flexible for this shit, guys. I can literally sit here all fucking day. Don't worry,
I'm saying, I'm like, just gonna keep on going. Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Ruby.
Get
Left
both of you.
foot.
Yeah.
And Brett. Okay. Okay. Left hand ready. Okay. Left foot yellow.
Okay. Get all tangled up. Let's do it.
Hold on. If their hand or feet like comes off the one of the circles for even for a split second, they're disqualified, right? Or
It's supposed to be, yeah.
I'm making y'all bigger. Hold on. 1 second. Hold on. There we go. Oh.
There we go. Because Ruby's not going to maintain that. No, I mean she's not like these ladies. These ladies. Okay.
I'm still in the exact same spot, guys.
They're a bit
All right,
more
Ruby, you spin on me
athletic.
and do this. No, I got this.
Okay.
You got
They
this?
dance a
All right,
lot.
come on.
They're
Redemption
dancers.
time. Left foot green.
Why does she keep on doing that? Covering her butt.
Right hand blue.
Ben's gonna fantasize either way.
Right hand. Right hand, Ruby. Oh, it's right hand. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay. Right foot red. Okay.
Sorry, come on,
You know, when the Thorps went to LA, you know, they gave us like very interesting content. Now, of course, when they're in LA, there's all sorts of other stuff that they could have done. But there were some highlights there. Grace riding a bicycle in traffic. That was great. Going to the gay club. That was great. Having the gay inquisition with Lalo. That was also great.
You have to kind of keep it flat though, or else it's just gonna trend down.
All right, right foot on red circle. All right.
Red. I'm glad you clarified circle.
Yeah, that's
Thank
square.
you. I was almost gonna put it on the wrong.
left foot blue trapezoid.
It says right foot green.
If you have it tilted downward though, so I can go on. See.
Left hand red.
Left hand.
Right booty, left parallelogram.
Okay. Left foot green.
Sorry, I'm green.
No, left foot green. Oh. Right hand yellow.
Right hand.
they're gonna fall. Ava's gonna fall.
Right hand red.
Right hand red. And we're done.
There we go.
All right.
Right hand red.
Right hand red.
Oh, wait, right hand.
It's already there.
See, it's stuff like that.
Left hand blue.
Maybe D-Dog was enticed by Ava.
I'm getting in your business. You're good. I have to reach over
Left foot yellow.
Left foot yellow.
Ooh.
Why do I want to
Right hand blue.
Right hand blue.
Okay. All right. Right foot red.
Right foot.
Ooh.
Oh fuck.
Oh.
Oh, who's gonna fall? It's totally gonna be Ava.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Well, right hand blue.
Right hand blue.
It's already there.
Can I move it to a new blue one?
Yes. New blue.
Chad, I hope you guys are fucking liking this. I'm starting.
Right hand yellow.
Right hand yellow.
Okay. Right foot blue.
It's a cool place they're staying. That was like a Airbnb.
I lost.
Wait, just keep going. Keep going.
It doesn't want like actually fucking fall.
Yeah. Left foot red. Ooh.
I don't know how you can make Twister boring with two chicks playing on the same time, but they did it. They did it.
Okay.
My titties are gonna go.
Left hand red.
Left hand red.
Right hand yellow.
Right hand.
That's already there. Okay. Just...
And they leave tomorrow, right? They're leaving Friday, right?
Left foot blue.
Left foot.
Left hand green.
Left hand green.
Oh, we're on the same position. Left foot red.
All right. We gotta get some hard ones over here.
Right hand blue.
Right hand blue.
You know what's better than this? When D-Dog was in the car with Ava. That's what's better than this. There was a part, actually, when he tries to parallel park. That's funny. That's funny.
Available.
Let's get into the car.
Liberal partisan judges, liberal partisan prosecutors.
Skip the music.
Insane.
How much was it under Biden?
And made the ICE budget bigger than the CIA and other government agencies combined.
Thank God.
How is that rooting
Thank
out
God. Get rid of all,
waste
huh?
and abuse?
I totally support ICE.
180 billion to ICE? That's insane.
How much does ICE
I'm
deserve?
like-
You hate ICE?
Yeah. I mean, it's like they're
Do it.
How far did they say this is?
it's probably like
My favorite part is when he tries to park.
and less traffic. Hey Dalmatian, do you think Ben and Grace are Democrats?
Ben is.
Oh, yeah. Ben and Grace are totally... Well, Grace probably... Grace is whatever her dad is. Ben is totally a Democrat, but anyway.
And her fat, broke dad just wants to suck off you
I love
like a
how you're
sucker
saying
fish.
this, but you probably like watch them.
No, I don't.
Almost, you're one
I
of
don't.
them
I
Grandma's
said.
loyal.
I told you.
This part's
I said-
great.
Hey, Ava, I told you last night at DMs. I said I tried, but I mean they're so cruel. They're so cruel, and
they are bullies.
The dad is. They're just gross to look at. They're actually physically hurt me to look at.
Well, look at this.
And then Grace is blowing her nose every 2 seconds, guys.
It's pink. It's a pink.
The link to the Twister
building.
stream?
It's a hotel.
It's this one right here.
Didn't you just cut your hair? Yeah, a little bit ago. It's actually grown out a bit already. But
I'll play some more of it. I just wanted to
cut it this short.
get this
Vancouver's owned by
capture
China.
this part.
Ooh, shit. Elaborate.
Grace is a failure.
I'd love to go to Canada, but there are too many of my people there.
I'll speed this up
What's
a bit.
your people?
What do you mean by that? This is from Gary.
Let's speed this
Oh
up.
no, Garrett. Mooncake was like, "What do you mean, bro?" Everyone's like, "Where are they all concentrated at?" We're talking about black people. Black is the only acceptable fingernail polish on men.
Heard.
Stop trying to get in on us, man. It's not a problem that this guy's parked here.
I kind of like. Jeremy says I kind of like.
Fucking hand, dude.
Oh damn.
You want like I really can.
Dalmatian is good at reading people, guys.
Very good, yeah. Jeremy literally hates himself. That's how I view it. That's why he got beat up. He wanted to go get beat up. Because he hates himself and he wants somebody to beat him up or go even further.
Don't we all hate ourselves a little?
Music. It's
just my spot.
Let me get to the park part. Because there's something that she says about Dalmatian, about him having a chance with her.
I don't think that we need him a lot. I love playing really obnoxious rap bitches.
Okay, we're almost there.
Women down here to really just get some numbers, get some.
Yeah, you're gonna get some
Got a
numbers.
June bug in here.
I can't believe how many women are down here.
Oh yeah. Bitch, can I go?
Skip
Okay, so
music.
No, I don't. I think you're a bold, ballsy guy.
Or,
On them. You should
yeah,
take.
they're about to park.
You know what you should
We
do?
support President Trump. If so,
Now at this point, you just need to start looking for a parking spot. Yeah, because they're trying to park. Right
Here we are.
Yeah, we'll park in this one, and then you park in that one. What do you mean? No, we won't.
Parallel park.
You don't parallel park? That's the only type of parking there is. He says he doesn't parallel park.
No.
You want me to park it for you?
No.
I parallel park all the time.
No, he's not going to parallel park.
We can't find a place to park. We have to parallel hardcore.
Can you go? Oh my
We
God,
park
are
in
you
there?
serious?
We park
You don't parallel park?
No.
You can park in there. You're gonna have to pay though. Are you okay with paying the expensive ass parking lot?
My car. There's nowhere better we can park where we don't have to both try to parallel.
We're in a downtown area. What do you think? Like,
I mean, I'm not saying this.
Dalmatian can't parallel park, dude.
Gonna be a giant like parking lot.
I just don't do the parallel park. I don't do that. I haven't parallel parked in the last fucking 10 years.
You've never had an instance where you had to parallel park?
No.
Skip.
She can park right there.
I think it's just my recital.
She wants me to park here?
I think it's. It looks like that might. One more room.
We got the parallel park part. Now, when she's out.
He said, "Please don't go anywhere."
Okay.
It's beautiful.
We're around the part here.
Beautiful homes. I do love this area. The downtown Charleston is super cute. So please don't run away from me. Look how cute these fucking homes are. These frats? They might be frats actually. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're at the part.
Doesn't have a front license plate. Go off somewhere and make him use his crap phone to figure it out. Just hiding again. He's talking to himself. He's talking to himself right now.
So D-Dog's looking for his credit card.
Bend over and lubed up already. He's showing off his ass to the ladies.
The best place to go in downtown Chucktown is a parking garage. Okay.
He's looking for his credit card.
Yeah, I've never been there.
The ass is not really there at all. He's waiting to get bounced out. He's going to freak out. You better stop. I have to pee, actually. Fuck. He literally said out loud. He's just talking to myself. Did you already leave? Shit. He still can't find it. Yeah, because I'm hiding from him, Jeremy, and bringing him. Hold on.
Come on.
Okay, he's taking too fucking long. Do I just go back out there? I do have to say, I think I do have very good cameraman skills. He's looking for me. He's looking for me. He's looking for me.
Don't tell me it was
Okay,
before all
I'm gonna
this.
go back down there. Let's see if I can scare him. Let's see. He's just getting back in. I want him to turn around so I can scare him.
Like it happens when she's like walking away from the car. She's like Like he had a chance with me. I don't know why he didn't take it.
Okay.
And then I'll get out, like,
Yeah.
I mean, how are you gonna get back?
It's not that close, but I think I'm gonna run away. He said, please don't go anywhere. He said, please don't go anywhere. Guys, look at this. Beautiful.
So
Beautiful.
yeah, we've seen all this.
Beautiful homes. I do love this area, the downtown.
Okay, yeah, we've seen all this.
Super cute.
Literally, or to the left.
Gifted, like.
Okay, here we are. Here we are.
Make somewhat of a move.
Come on.
Perfect opportunity to like make somewhat of a move when because get cracked.
So D-Dog had a opportunity to make something of a move.
Gifted like a bunch of memberships, and I said, get crack. Anything you want, we'll do. And so he had the excuse of it being like the chat telling him to do it. You know what I mean? It's like he's not initiating it. He's like, oh well, I have to because the chat, you know. And get crack said to kiss the cheek. And
What cheek? The butt cheek or your face cheek? Maybe Dalmatian Dog was confused. Maybe the reason why he wanted to see your butt was because he just wanted to honor the membership.
it's he said no.
Huh.
I love it.
Okay, that's how I really wanted to get there. It took a while to get that. All right. Let's watch these girls play this. I'll speed it up a bit.
Right foot green.
Right foot green. Oh shit.
Here's the hard one, baby.
Oh shit.
Here's the hard one, baby.
Guys, I don't know if this one's gonna work.
Man, I'm gonna be so hungry tomorrow. 48 hours without food. I'm almost there.
Left or right foot green.
Right foot green right there.
Yes. I
And
can
left
only
foot.
put it. Oh, left foot. Oh, there.
Left
Left hand red.
Left hand red. I have to be sitting like this.
Right foot red.
Right foot red.
I'm gonna have to move mine right
I
there.
think I'm cheating.
I'm gonna have to move mine right there in between you because it's the only red one left.
Shit. Okay, go keep
Right hand green. Right hand green.
Okay.
Left foot blue.
Left foot blue.
Right foot green.
Yeah.
Right foot, oh
Oh
god.
no. Left foot yellow. That's my face, guys.
Left foot yellow.
Ass to mouth. A to M.
Okay.
Ava just farts right now.
Resuscitation.
Left foot's already on yellow.
What are you
Right
eating,
foot yellow.
Already there. Oh wait, no, never mind.
Left foot red.
Left foot red.
What do you guys have for dinner?
I had to say her ass. Left hand yellow.
Left hand yellow.
Yeah.
I had Ethiopian food.
Left foot red. There.
Left foot red.
Left foot yellow.
Oh, there's a angle there.
Right foot red.
Oh, you
Right hand
lost it.
yellow.
You just collapsed.
Yellow.
Yellow.
Okay. All right. Left hand blue.
Oh no, I get
I think I lost, guys.
I already lost several times within that. And just
Like fucking
didn't
play.
say anything.
Big W for low. Don't play with That was a good game. They did really well.
Yeah. Now it's got to be Ava and Ruby. That'd be more of an even competition.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Sorry, guys. I'm athletic. I can't help it. You got this, Ava.
Actually, isn't Grace and Low the same height? That would be.
I'm not sure. Hey, Torps, why the hell are you there? Oh, I see.
I think I'll ask why, why couldn't Grace have been there? If Grace had been nicer,
That sounded weird just listening along. I'm sure it did. Thank you for listening
My
along.
head hurts, bro.
No, I thought it was fine. I'm not gonna lie.
That was fine. That's what I'm really bad at it, but it's still fine.
All right, go ahead, Ruby. You got this.
Okay, I got the link out again.
Yes.
Oh wait, I want to smoke a cigarette too. We could take Jack with us.
Yeah, Ben Thorp was in that chat. I didn't even see that.
Command V. Paste.
Ooh, I just smell like vanilla deliciousness.
I have a vanilla body spray. Oh yeah, I love that candle.
Oh.
We lit a candle for D-Dog. Did I knock something?
It wasn't open.
Wait. She's getting body spray and stuff to make things smell better. Was it smelly? Was it smelly to be that close?
I lighted a candle for D-Dog. We wanted to create some ambiance.
Oh, has it been going for that long? Wow.
Yeah.
I can't believe he left. We were setting the ambiance for him.
We set the ambiance. He put makeup under my eyes. That was supposed to be on my eyes, but it's okay. Oh, my baby.
Yeah, I'm about ready to go to bed.
I feel like I'm like an animal in like an aquarium or something. Like two giant chicks are just staring at me.
What are you sending that out for?
Just for anyone. No, not Ben, obviously. No, just if anyone else wanted to come besides you. But well, if you want to smoke a cigarette, then I'll smoke a cigarette after.
Yeah, sure.
We're not gonna leave you chat. We're not gonna abandon you like that. You can
That's
hang out with me
good. Don't
alone. Yeah, I was
abandon
gonna say.
us.
I mean, I don't know.
AMA, ask us anything.
Oh shit, the light turned
Oh
off.
no, you're gonna leave us with low.
Yeah, ask us anything. That'll be this segment until I smoke a cigarette. All right, Ava's about to go smoke a cig. We are pausing on Twister for the moment, guys. I don't even really know. I would say I'm the winner of the night.
You absolutely won, Twister.
But I mean, I don't mind to continue to play, but Ava's getting sleepy, so we might end the stream soon. I don't really know.
Don't they got multiple sizes for Twister games? Like I know they got larger ones for like more people, right? Or I haven't played this game in years.
I honestly don't think so. I really don't think so. Like, I think that's just a regular.
I've always heard about like 5.
Yeah, exactly. 22. She should be having fun with people her age. Yeah, exactly. It's summer. She should be at the beach and having a lot of fun with friends in real life. You know. She did some of stuff like that when she was in LA. I think that was like the funnest trip I think she had recently. But that was like, but she was still hanging out with her dad and kind of like hiding, you know. Yeah, her dad was around, and it's just, it's not like this. It's not like hanging out with a bunch of girls and having fun like that.
People on one playing, and or I'm just remembering shit wrong. But
No,
Well-
there can be multiple people playing, but I think.
Well, like, from their, McKinsey says these girls are not fun. Well, they could be doing things that would be a lot funner with what they have, but
the board stays the same.
south to west, yeah, I think that's the overall take. I think so.
Me and Rube sitting in the same chair.
Oh,
Guys,
see if I could delicately sit. My hips are too wide for that to be smooth. I don't know who
that is, but it's time to drink now. Okay, you guys don't want me to be good at the game. Let me get a couple of drinky drinks in me, and maybe
All
I'll
right,
be as good.
let's get some drinky drinks and low.
Hey, Jess Stacy, how are you? Finally home. Can watch. Got a lot of catching up to do. Dude, we had a really interesting day. I think the D-Dog visit went really well. And now we're just unwinding, and then we have to go home tomorrow, which sucks. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I am ready to go home. But I do wish that like we could all still hang out, just and actually. That's no, bro. It's so bad. I mean, it's easier to go to Ruby than it is fucking Seattle, So if we can meet up, hopefully within Connecticut, that's what I'm trying to do. But like I said, I don't know whether I want it to be an IRL. Like I really just I like hanging out with people. Like, that's what I'm saying. I like it, just hang out and fucking like how Ruby does her walking streams and she goes downtown or wherever she is.
Ruby's about to flash the screen like right now.
Try to get me, make me lose in Twister or what?
Twister? Yep, please do that. Or did Universal bounce out because nobody could?
He's gone. He's gone.
That's what it is, because you guys never let people talk.
No, he was just threatened by my presence.
We
obviously.
just muted ourselves for
like
fucking. All right, I'm dropping the link one more time just in case UJ wants to come back up. The King, I guess you could give me some.
So you got to finish that sentence before EAE gets weird.
Mackenzie, you missed that? Oh, I can play that again. That's the highlight of the stream. Okay. Let's get it from Grace's perspective. Okay. This is Dalmatian Dog rage quitting the meetup.
D-Dog, you're not allowed to leave
Land
without
on the
me
moon
saying
and send me
goodbye.
a picture. That's when I will believe in fucking space. Okay.
Low, read the room.
You do get Ben snoring, of course.
Nobody cares about the flat Earth thing right now.
Razor to send low to space.
We have to be CGI, so it's hard to say. But people have
D-Dog,
people do
guys.
have.
We have like 5 minutes left of D-Dog.
All right.
D-Dog, you can't just leave without saying goodbye to chat.
No. You really won't say bye.
Oh my god. Take everybody else off panel and let's just have this
So in
audio.
case you can't hear that, D-Dog is saying he's going to leave. And he's going to leave. And he's asking Ava and Ruby to say goodbye to him. And they're saying, no, we don't want to say goodbye.
Right here, right now. Please, please, for the love of God.
No, because we don't want to say goodbye yet. Oh my god, you guys suck. Okay.
Oh my god, you guys suck.
Oh
Hey,
no,
fuck
I'm not
you.
that way.
Oh,
I literally just get.
what a nerd. Dude, get that nerd back here.
Turn the camera, turn the camera, turn the camera.
Shout out to Trekkie.
Oh no, Envy, and I'm not trying to be a bitch either, but it's just like I hear that from so many fucking people, but it's like,
Oh my god, Lo! Holy shit, turn the camera! He just said, fuck you guys fucking suck, and then they ran after him. Turn the camera, you stupid whore! Oh, I'm gonna lose my shit! I'm going to lose my fucking shit, holy shit.
On, get his
right. And Lo totally, like we'll never know what happened on that porch. We'll never know until Dalmatian Dog tells us.
ass back in here.
Yeah, wait, mute all of us and go zoom in.
I just got excited, sorry.
Yeah, the drama.
We'll zoom in.
We're here for the drama, Lo. You know that.
She turned the camera back.
Take a mic over there so we can hear and they don't know that we're listening to them.
Sneak the mic. Well, the mic's plugged into the computer.
Take the panelists off. Oh my god, I swear to god.
Would you describe that? What he just did as a rage quit IRL?
Hold on, I'm dropping the link for you, Jay.
Shout out to Killer Tony.
Oh
in the
my
chat,
God.
Grace's biggest fan. Shout out Killer Tony.
Yeah, Truth Seeker, I definitely agree. It is stale. I mean, I think the open panel will personally be fine after we do like Twister and, you know, some other stuff that we have planned. But for right now, it's kind of just like...
If you guys did Twister like all like bikini and lingerie, then maybe. No.
When's the Twister?
Oh my god, there's something going on. You can hear it.
3 chicks playing Twister? How can you mess that up? That's easy content. Easy content. You know? I know they don't look like them, but seriously though. But that sort of stuff is easy.
Oh my god, I'm literally on the verge of tears. Kick the other people off and just turn the mic up.
I was leaving right now. We'll probably start.
All right, Ava's going to tell her side very soon. She comes
Did you say
in
you guys are doing
and talks
bikini
about right here.
Twister?
You said what?
Ruby said she was going to put on a bikini for Twister. Are all 3 of you guys doing bikini Twister?
I mean...
You suck and walked out and you don't follow it at
All
all.
right, Ava comes back and she talks.
Did Dalmatian just rage quit Ava? Did he just...
Yeah, what happened? What happened there?
He got mad. I think he got mad.
Yeah, dish it out, but you can't take it. That's
Did
why
you
you
just
quit.
burn out?
No.
Get it out, Ava. Come on, get it out.
That's not why. I'll tell you why. Cause when I was cooking the mac and cheese.
I thought you were going to say when you were cooking that.
No, I was cooking the mac and cheese.
Shut these panelists up.
He's like, wow, you cooking for me is XP. You're I was about to say background noise. Holy shit. XP's background noise, no. But I was cooking my mac and cheese in the kitchen. He's like, wow, that mac and you cooking is really doing something for me. And I was like, nah. And then he freaking like is like, oh, your butt looks good. Your butt looks good. And then was like looking and then tried to like lift up my shirt to like look at my butt. And I was like,
what?
Whoa.
He didn't want to say goodbye. He just wanted to leave. He said he needed to leave.
Oh my god. He actually did it.
So, and when Grace says he actually did it, what does she really mean with that? Like, was that part of the plan? Was there a plan here all along? Or was it like, it was kind of expected that Dalmatian Dog would make a move?
He actually fucking did it.
Because Grace believes this story.
Oh my god. King, what a legend. And then he told them that they fucking suck and left. Oh my god. Oh man.
And let's take that with the context of this here.
He like literally he had the perfect opportunity to like make somewhat of a move because Get Crack gifted like a bunch of memberships, and I said, Get Crack, anything you want we'll do. And so
anything you want we'll do. So Ava wanted Dalmatian Dog to make a move.
he had the excuse of it being like the chat telling him to do it, you know what I mean? It's like he's not initiating it. He's like, oh well, I have to because the chat, you know. And Get Crack said to kiss to kiss
Thirst
cheek.
trap, absolutely.
And it's he said no.
Not eating food, not even chewing gum. That's just a nicotine pouch. I'm hoping it helps me through these last hours. I say that, but I'm actually my next meal won't be until noon tomorrow. I'll be a hungry boy. So you take that all into context there. Kind of interesting, huh? Yeah. If you paid money, if you paid money for a trip and all she did was play Twister, yeah. Well, at least Grace delivers on the content in that ride a bicycle in a crazy way. Well, not really crazy, but there are some crazy bicycle trips for sure. I think Grace's IRL, especially when she hooked up with Adam Warchief, was like really good. That was good stuff.
He needed to leave.
And then I think he got mad that I was like, "What the fuck? Don't!" I'm like, it's not the end of the world. It's not anything great, but I'm like, don't do all that.
Hours. So I mean,
Yeah. D-Dog, he could have.
He got mad that I called him out for it.
Hey, I got a quick suggestion.
So he's gone.
Oh my god, get rid of the panel. Oh my god.
He wasn't gonna support. He can't. He showed for a little bit, and then.
Careful, now it sounds like you're giving me to him.
No,
I'll
not
creep
at
out.
all. It's just like it's like you can't just. I don't know.
You can't just lift up.
I'm
a
saying it's a
picture.
little too
Yeah, I
much.
guess
It's a
not.
little too much. It's a little too much.
Just a suggestion, Ava, for all the people in chat that are upset about the panel. Since none of us have our cameras on, maybe you guys should just full screen your own camera so that.
Boom! Yeah, easy decision there.
Yeah, I can see you guys full screen.
exactly.
You don't
Yeah,
really
just full
do
screen
it.
Wow, when XP knows what to do, you're really on a downward spiral. Fucking XP knows what to do more than you fucking idiots.
Us on the side or some shit.
Yeah.
Just whatever.
That's
So D-Dog's out. He's officially out.
I'm like, no, it's not a huge issue, but it's just like, I don't know. I have my
Yeah.
no square, my no square.
So now that he's gone, how would you? What are
Don't be
your thoughts
Riz.
on D-Dog? Now that he's gone, you can finally be honest.
Now that he's gone.
Rate the Riz. Rate the Riz.
No, I like him. I enjoyed our time together.
He was pleasant.
He was pleasant.
I mean, I know he's a nice guy, but
Ted
rate the
Bundy
Riz.
was pleasant.
Be honest.
So overall, she says he was pleasant, but they had the interaction in the kitchen supposedly. So that kind of gives you the idea, and that's kind of like the highlight of this stream. Okay, that news right there was kind of big. That is true. I think Hurricane knows that. Ava is disgusting and will throw you under the bus for sure. I mean, I think Hurricane identified her as a thirst trap. She's like one of those girls that works out of the gym. If you just so happen to look in her direction, she'll like freak out. But not at you, but to her chat. She'll be like, she'll probably say something, But I think I'm going to wrap up the stream here. I did enjoy the stream. I thought it was very good. I enjoyed just having a chill stream, kind of catching up what's going on with really the Ruvalo, whatever. I'm glad it's over, so now we can get back to really just following the Thorps and a little bit of maybe some locale stuff and all that. But so yeah, because I felt like this whole Ruvalo thing. I understand it's a huge draw. It is a huge draw because, like, what are they doing? What are they going to do with crazy shenanigans? But you get, I got to be honest, a lot of it was kind of like going to Target. It's like, okay, whatever, okay. There's a few moments, like, the best part was when Dalmatian Dog came in. I noticed that the club stream did get a lot of views. At least it looked like that, like afterwards. But I tried to watch it. It was kind of, it's kind of whatever. It wasn't like when the Thorps went to the gay club. That was funny. If they had gone to a lesbian club, that would have been funny. That would have been good. Ava likes to say she works out. I don't know if she works out or not. Anyway, I'll be wrapping up the stream here. Shout out to Hurricane Pyro and Mackenzie for hanging out in the chat there. If you like this, I guess press the like button. You want to throw a super thanks or something, that's cool too. You don't have to. With that said, that's pretty much it. Tomorrow I'll be streaming on my other channel where I pretty much do reactions to music videos. I think I'll post that in the community tab on this channel as well. And that's actually over on Kick. They get away with copyrighted material. All right. It's about 10:30 my time. I am very, very hungry. Actually, the hunger, it's not really hunger right now. It's like, it's kind of like light. Like my body feels kind of light. Not sickly light, but like, I'm going to be good. I'm going to sleep. Gotta wake up tomorrow. Have some black coffee. Since the fast is done, I might actually put, technically tomorrow, the fast, technically at midnight the fast is done. But I think we'll put a little bit of like a creamer in my coffee and stuff like that. Okay, I need something. I don't really eat in the morning. I really just Oh, thanks for the gift of membership, Mackenzie. Thank you so much. You are so nice, Mackenzie. And I'll be honest, these past couple streams, because of I think maybe the Ruvalo stuff, it's like, it doesn't feel the same. It doesn't. Like, the content isn't like the same fire. It's more like just watching these girls kind of figure out, what they do when they hang out together. And it's like, all right, okay. All right. Well, I think I'm done. With that said, you guys take it easy and have a good one.